What's up, Underpeelers? Here we are, Saturday morning Underpeel vibes, ready to go for the top 8 playoff stage of our third weekend tournament of season 4. It's gonna be a doozy. We have an exciting top 8, a different top 8 than normal in our normal kind of tournament structure. There's been a lot of familiar faces that have made top 8 pretty consistently since the beginning of season 4 and our kickoff events back at the beginning of May. But now at the beginning of July, we have 5 new teams, I believe. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, we have 4 brand new teams who have never made a top 8 before. And then we have 2 more teams, so 6 teams in totals who this will be their first or second top 8 appearance in the Underpeel, and only 2 mainstays who have made multiple top 8s before returning. And so let's get into the matchups. We're going to meet the teams here in the 1-8 matchup. Silly Little Oppers went 3-0 through the Swiss stage in dominant fashion with a plus 25 round differential, easily defeating the competition throughout the Swiss stage. But heading into the knockout stage, they face a tough opponent right off the bat in Controlled Chaos. Controlled Chaos have reshaped their roster after transferring one of their players, Snow, to the Not All Yoru roster. Maybe Snow thought he was getting an upgrade on a roster, but Controlled Chaos have reshaped the roster in order to upgrade and have made a storming comeback. Controlled Chaos went 6-1 in the Banana Split queue leading up to this tournament and continued that strong performance into this weekend tournament, only losing 1 game on their way to top 8 and losing that game by a mere 2 rounds to another top 8 team. So they are the 8th seed and are facing off against Silly Little Oppers in the 1-8 matchup. In the 4-5 matchup, we have Naweed Win making their first top 8 appearance in a knockoff stage. They made a top 10 appearance in the Abyss tournament, going 4-2 in that tournament, but now are up against Stat Boy and his moderate squad. Both teams went 2-1 in the Swiss stage yesterday. Both teams started off 2-0, only losing to the teams who went 3-0 throughout the entirety of the Swiss stage. So they will be facing off against each other in the 4-5 match. In the 2 seed, the other 3-0 team is the Xinjiang Tigers, who have dominated the last couple of weeks. They went 7-1, I believe, in the Banana Split Cube, were the champions. The top went first place in the Banana Split Cube, and then continued that performance here into the Swiss stage, going 3-0. Will face the toughest challenge yet in their run, going up against number 2 overall seed in the league, Nibs and Knobs. Nibs and Knobs, a winner of a past weekend tournament, have made multiple top 4 were a top 3 finish at the Masters 2 tournament. Xinjiang Tigers looking to make their statement, claiming to be a top team in the league if they're able to take on and defeat Nibs and Knobs in the 2-7 matchup. That's the matchup we're going to watch on stream to start today. And then finally, 2 brand new teams that have not touched top 8 before. Cloud 10, with an amazing comeback story, were one of the worst teams in the league, have rebounded recently, have finally come together as a squad, and were managed to go 2-1 in the Swiss stage, beating Controlled Chaos, also defeating another team in this top 8 to get a 2-1 record and earn the 3 seed heading into this top 8 bracket. Up against them are Cosmic Rays, another team, another draft team. So these are 2 draft teams who are starting to find success a little later into the season. Cosmic Rays picking up Odd Toaster to replace Overheated, who went to go coach the Nibs and Knobs. Has been a great pickup for Cosmic Rays. We're able to overcome some adversity yesterday as their team captain had to face off or had to leave in the middle of a match, but were able to win out despite that, going 2-1, making it to top 8, and they will be facing Cloud 10. So we got a lot of new faces here in the top 8. I think this might be the most draft teams we've ever had in a top 8, if I'm counting these up real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, in fact, 6 out of the 8 teams are draft teams. This is the first time we've seen such a good performance from the draft teams in one of our weekend tournaments in the entirety of season 4. It looks like the prediction of the draft team starting to come together and solidify as a team later into the season, starting to bear fruit here. Well, that doesn't count in Terradus since it was always going to be all draft teams. Alrighty, so we should be getting ready to begin the matchups any moment now. Like I said, on the main broadcast, we're going to be watching XJFT, the Tigers, versus Crib, Nibs and Knobs. As my suspicion, as your humble host of the Underpeel and caster and expert analysis of all Underpeel teams, my guess is that whoever wins this game is going to be the favorite to take the entirety of the tournament. So I think it's going to be important to watch the Tigers versus Nibs and Knobs, as I think whoever takes that game has a great chance to win the entire thing. So we're going to watch the Xinjiang Tigers versus Nibs and Knobs. I believe our friend of the show, Watch Party host, Just Tired, is going to be observing the Cloud 10 Cosmic Rays game, as that's a very interesting game to us as well, because those are two teams who have never made it to a top 8 yet, facing off. And we'll have a feed from the moderate game from Stat Boy, so we'll have at least 2 other games we can hop to in case one of our teams on the broadcast just comes out and steamrolls the other ones. Let me go check in, making sure everyone is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hang on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm missing a team. Who am I missing in my VCs? Tin's here, Rays is here, Win is here, Slow is here. Stat Boy's team! Stat Boy, get out of chat and go get your VC running, brother. I can't believe this. The person who's on the staff is the one who doesn't have his team together. Absolutely disgraceful. Meanwhile, our game that we'll be doing on the broadcast, Nibs and Knobs versus the Xinjiang Tigers. The map selection has begun. Nibs and Knobs have banned Sunset from the pool. The Tigers ban Icebox. Nibs and Knobs ban Fine. The Tigers ban Abyss. Nibs and Knobs ban Lotus. And the Tigers have selected Haven. So we will be watching Haven here on the main broadcast between the Nibs and Knobbers and the Tigers. Nibs and Knobs going to be starting on the defense, it looks like. Yo, thank you, Testis, for resubscribing as a knower. W. Let's crib. Nay, Captain number 3 says. Was that Sharkbait, the third captain of the squad? How's everybody's weekend doing, chat? I don't usually get to talk to the Underpeel chat as much. How's everybody? What's up, Rare? What's up, Hawaii? Woodrow in the chat? I'm having Valorant withdrawals. Touching grass ain't it. I feel that. I was up at 4:30 in the morning so I could watch some Chinese Valorant, Woodrow. You gotta live, eat, and breathe it, you know, Woodrow? I finished my placement games today. Very happy that I placed Plat 1 after ending Plat 2. Yeah, that's great, Rare. Good stuff. It's going good. Saw fireworks yesterday. Fun, Sharkbait. I'm focusing up. Yeah, focus up, Fire Spirit. You got this. Anything for Chinese Valorant. Exactly, LC. Being real, Pinflash, I think you chose the worst game to observe. This is why I stopped coming on the podcast, Zon, because you clearly have terrible taste. I honestly think I would make a hefty wager that the winner of this game wins the whole tournament. I think it's important to watch. Moderate and C10 have such good drama. They're not playing each other, Zon. All right, we're getting the R's coming in from the two teams, the Tigers and Nibs and Knobs, facing off against each other on Haven starting now. Excuse me, chat. I'm starting to lose my voice. Well, we'll watch one of them, maybe, if they win. In we go into Haven. So we saw a little bit of the Tigers comp yesterday when we shifted over to their game in round 2, maybe? we caught the end of one of their matches on Haven and saw that they play the standard Haven comp, but instead of the Omen, they go with the Buck Honkus goes with the Astra solo controller. It's pretty interesting. It's an older kind of style comp that you would see in previous metas a lot more, but they've made it work throughout this Underpeel run. And going into the other side, Nibs and Knobs running a little bit of 100 Thieves style action here, going with the KO, and I think this is mostly just a comfort pick for Liberty, the player who is on the KO. As that player is, Liberty used to be kind of a KO one trick, has started picking up the Raze and some other flash initiators at times for the Nibs and Knobs. But with Koopa on the jet today, here on Haven, gonna see Liberty shift over to the flash initiator, and I guess Liberty hates Breach and wants to play KO instead. We're gonna have to see if Nibs and Knobs are gonna be able to make it work. It's gonna be an IGL face-off here. Haven is the IGL differential map. A lot of times it comes down to playing that Haven minigame, chat, of can you manipulate the defense's rotations around well enough to hit the site that only has 1 or maybe even 0 defenders on it. And on the other side, as the defensive IGL, are you going to be able to read what the attacker are doing well enough to stack the correct site? So it's going to be an IGL face-off here between Buck Honkus, the captain in IGL for the Xinjiang Tigers, and Julius J, the Sova player, #1 here for Nibs and Knobs. Look at him. He's getting ready to go. He's getting ready to call. And initially, it's going to be a pretty slow start. It looks like the Tigers are going to be taking mid control to start, wanting to get into Garage early to break Killjoy utility. Killjoy Molly thrown out by Overheated, but instantly broken by Prius God. They're going to insert the jet here into Garage and catches Overheated out potentially here. Makes Overheated back up, commits a jump spot or 2. Overheated, seeing that there's a jet in Garage, has drawn at least 3 players and a 4th potentially leaning towards the other side of the map, but over on A. Jelani and Loke walking down A long, but Conkus behind, going to be going down short. 4 players regrouping to hit A, and it looks like in this first battle of IGLs, the big brain battle, Conkus is going to take the win here, unless Julius J can hit some nice shots here at the end. He gets the first, the second, and at times it doesn't matter how big your brain is if the other person just clicks your head. 3 players extremely low, but both players, Jelani and Moby What, low as well on the attack. Moby What gets 1 though, gets the most expensive. It's a Killjoy differential as Overheated hops in with the classic and wins the pistol for Nibs and Knobs. Exploring for a sheriff here before getting the defuse. Overheated, normally the head coach for this Nibs and Knobs team, subbing in for Booker today. Comes up huge in the first round, doesn't take the bait in Garage from Prius God, doesn't engage with that player in Garage, stays alive, it ends up getting 2 huge kills on the retake there. And I gotta shout out Julius J, we talked about it. The Tigers hit the correct site. They won the minigame. They hit the site with only 1 player on it. But Julius J getting 2 before being traded out was huge there for not allowing the Tigers to get into a settled post-plant position. Now Koopa going to be holding A long with an outlaw? Yeah, I believe this is an outlaw since it has 2 in the chamber. We're going to be walking down short. Going to get spotted by this drone. Do we try to speed up? Bahonkus wants to. And they take down Julius. Koopa gets 1 with the outlaw. The second before taking the reload and backing up for the retake now. The bomb will be able to get planted here. For
Spike planted.
For the players. And Prius God takes another. Now it's just Loke out in the open. Liberty's going to take him down. So 2 kills secured. Some sheriffs to pick up. Guardian, Bulldog, Outlaw going to be carried over into the next round here.
Oh, was that important?
Koopa only 2 away now from the jet knives. Could be good going into the next round or 2 if we're able to get another kill with these Outlaw. On the other side, a full buy coming out of the Tigers here. And a decent enough buy. A Bulldog, Guardian, Outlaw. Only 1 player low on the light armor for this Outlaw to become a one-shot wonder. Looks like the Tigers are heading back kind of more towards this default we saw on the pistol of using the breach utility to stun the Garage player and allow the jet to take quick control of Garage and break that passive information utility. And Overheated's going to be here. Moby What takes down 1 on A-Long. And Prius God takes out Overheated. It's going to be K-Pay, only a sheriff. has to back up. Prius God now taking the space. Pepe with a nice.
Enemy remaining.
Oh, but Loke. It doesn't matter how good the utility is to stall out the jet. If your breach is just going to swing back sight and kill two. A clean anti-eco here so far for the Tigers. Only one player, two players actually,
Spike
only
planted.
needing to rebuy armor here going into the next so far. And Koopa only has the Outlaw to play with. 3 players have also fallen back to play deep post plant positions, and now Loke and Prius God join them. Gonna keep this post plant as cheap as possible. Koopa right now looking to save the Outlaw potentially. I'm not sure about this decision. An Outlaw is not going to be extremely valuable going into this first full buy round here. You would expect the Tigers to all have full armor. Now I think is being told to go die to the bomb. Should just die to it there. And we are now going to listen into the Xinjiang Tigers clear comms round of the half to see how they approach the attack half on Haven.
Will you see default get an orb for Jelani?
Yeah.
Oh, down. Could you pre-aim the dart or whatever here, Adam, since I'm having stun out? I'll try to get it after stun, but just in case I miss.
I'll get it.
Go for that knife,
What else am I
Noel.
playing mods for?
Stun. Alright. No dart.
This is weird. No dart here. They smoked A. Silly smoke on A.
C, he means C.
I'm sorry, C. I'm C. KJ's here.
They also one way the garage.
Yeah.
We saw Omen on C site.
Okay. Can
Do
we
you
come back
wanna-
with clear A?
Yeah.
20
I'm
seconds
gonna
on
take
stun.
over your C hold.
1B
Yeah,
window.
1 minute.
I'm gonna reclear A, I guess.
I'm coming. Do you have drone?
Did they dart A? What happened? What happened here?
Nothing. They just sniped over here.
Nothing.
Do a shock dart from long.
Take flight.
You smoke your long.
That's a Marshall there.
Smoking
Holding
your
your
shot.
Holding her short.
He dashed out.
Can we leave you guys there? Maybe go back C.
Reclear it, come back C, Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice. Especially that we leave someone there. Leave someone there.
KO'd's over there too.
Yeah, so just
We need to go back C. We need to go back C, guys.
Yep,
We need to go
yep,
back
yep.
C fast.
Am I inserting or just running?
No, just come back C. It's fine.
Alright, I'm
I'm
ready.
ready. Yeah, we need to run this now.
I'm ready.
Yeah. Alright, I'm darting.
I'm gonna stun default.
Actually. Starting like back towards plat.
Stunning.
Let's go.
Flashing through. Flashback sight.
I'm fine. I'm not flashing.
One
I'm
logs.
Okay, logs. Gotta be logs. Logs dead.
back,
Omen's still alive. Omen's still alive.
Logs.
Backside right now. Backside.
Last player standing.
That's
We were
you.
too slow.
We were way too slow, yeah.
And so we hear the clear comms round. They have clear comms, and I feel like they had the play there. But as we heard at the very end there in the clear comms round, yeah, a little just too slow to commit to that C hit. I think Bonkis needs to be pushed up further on the C. They played the round more or less perfectly, but then just took way too long on the rotate, like a little hesitant to actually commit to the C hit. And by the time they did, Pepe was on site already. A good read from the Omen player of Nibs and Knobs to get back to C. The paranoia then used to stall even further to allow the flood to come out and stall out the hit. But Tigers, while they find themselves down 2 rounds, should be finding some success, in working the map effectively. And Jelani goes for the kill with the Sova ult. But after the first tag, misses it out. But look at this over rotation from Nibs and Knobs. All 5 players pull towards C. But again, as soon as they rotate off, Nibs and Knobs always seem to realize their mistake and head back. Starting to read a little bit the pattern. Oh, the upshot missed. That could have been a collat, but instead forced off of the site. Liberty tries to roll in, but goes down to low. Jelani stays fighting instead of planting. Gets 1 down. Koopa able to take down 1 with the op. Tries to spam. But it's a 3v3 post point now, and K-Bay is on the flank. But Conk is aware of it, wins out the battle of captains. Jelani's drone is going to spot both players now in CT. The shock dart's coming in. Let's see how disciplined the Tigers are. Moby What trying to tuck into Graffiti here. Should be the one to take the first contact. But is getting shocked by Julius J. Goes down. Good trades from Jelani and Buckhonkus, swinging off the def of Moby What, clean up the post plant. A second round now for the Tigers. And into this we go. Nibs and Knobs, despite being up in rounds, are now forced to eco, it looks like. They have a Killjoy ult. They're one off of the KO ult. They have Sova ult. You might be seeing that Sova ult held, though, to hold for this KJ ult that's 2 away from the Tigers. On the other side, Jet 9 is going to be popped by Prius God in a Breach ultimate. Where is this dart going? Fascinating little C fake there. Joe. Uh-oh. K-Pay has completely juked him, but it's such a fake that K-Pay is just stuck.
Give me those back.
Prius God's all the way on to B somehow. Has the third. On for the ace now. What a crazy fake there. An insane dart from Jelani. And the Breach Util and Jet entry completely sells the fake on C. K-Pay was alive on C the entire time. Liberty is a demon with that Sheriff. Holy. I swear I always see Liberty get like 1 or 2 insane Sheriff.
One enemy remaining.
K-Pay goes down instantly. Now it's just Liberty. A Marshall cleaned up. The game is tied 3-3. Yeah, K-Pay hid in her own smoke. And because it was a fake, Loke just ran back. Didn't end up getting caught out. K-Pay was hiding the smoke thinking it was a full-on XXC because of the fake. The Prius God just killed overheated CT and just kept on running to B. And got 2 more on the execute. Looks like Jelani's going to be throwing that same C dart potentially. No, now throwing a dart for Garage. Jelani looks like he's a Sova nerd. He's got a lot of this. Got a lot of this tech. Again, we see the stun committed here. Tiger's putting a ton of great wall spam from Overheated. Takes out the entry fragger for the Tigers. Loke trying to make a play, has jumped up, but drops now. K-Pay tucked back sight. Wants to just hold on to this backside C space. Drone from Yuli is going to re-clear Garage. Reestablish control for Overheated. Spots 1, going to pop a Molly to force them back. They're going to be forced back into the scoped rifle of Koopa. Is Koopa going to be able to land the shot? I think the crosshair's a little far down. Yep, body shots there on Jelani. Dashes out. Liberty is already here. So 2 players on site here for A. Try and hold this. Jelani's droned all the way through short. We're going to see, it looks like a Killjoy ultimate committed here.
30 seconds left.
Counter Killjoy ult going to come out from Overheated. Julius going to break the Killjoy ult with his. And now Nibs and Knobs down, but Liberty and Koopa remained on site and get caught out despite the Killjoy ult retake in play. Catches them unawares. A potential round losing mistake there. But Conkus is caught out. Going to be chipped down by that Molly, but it's not going to be enough. Breach ult now committed to ensure no one is on the bomb. Smoked off. Moby What's going to have to push through. K-Pay with a great cover. Gets a second. But the dart is going to spot 1. And now it's a 1v1. Jelani not ready to spam. Swings through. Clutches the round up. Only player left alive. It was close. dies to the bomb, but the round is going to be in the favor of Tigers. And after winning the last 3 in a row, the Tigers' economy is booming. They had to invest a lot of ults into that round, but it was worth it to secure it, and it forces Nibs and Knobs back onto an eco round here. Yeah, and I feel like with how well the rest of Nibs and Knobs played that retake situation, if Liberty and Koopa had just gotten off site, known that they were playing with the Killjoy ult, they would have been able to successfully retake the site there. On the Thrifty, 3 players pushing out from B. Moby What is so aware of this, though, isn't going to be able to land the shot, but able to let the team know that there's a lot behind. Let's just accelerate into A and get the bomb down. Liberty throws a flash. Bomb is planted now. Liberty's going to throw a knife. It's going to spot just the Killjoy, meaning that the post plant's going to have to come out on site from the Tigers, but they have the weapon advantage here. And they're not really peeking. Buckhonkis takes the player down from short. Jelani goes down to Liberty. Koopa gets one from Heaven. And it's starting to get a little dangerous with these eco weapons. Liberty swings out, gets a second. Like I said, Liberty is an absolute demon with these sheriff shots. It looks like the time is going to expire. Bree is God. Takes down Koopa off of the drop of Heaven. Takes a 2-round advantage for the Tigers in this attacking half. 8 rounds in. And the momentum firmly on the side of the Tigers. Despite dropping the pistol and the following anti-eco, they find themselves up 5-3, winning 5-1 so far in the full buy rounds. They now have Sova ult and the Astra ultimate to work with in this pivotal round. On the other side, Nibs and Knobs only have the Omen ult of K-Pay to prevent the use, to try and prevent another eco being forced out from them. Because of their bad economic state, Nibs and Knobs have not been able to invest in another operator for Koopa. The Jet operator is such a huge component and tool for defenses on Haven, where you can just leave the op as a solo hold on one of the sites. It allows you to stack more correctly on other sites. But because they have not been able to string any rounds together, Nibs and Knobs unable to invest in that critical piece of defensive tool. Julius J, not seemingly aware of the insert, ran down, and that's just a free one for Buckhonkis here. Is now calling the team back. Koopa and Liberty are close, though. Seems like this might be one of the first times Buckhonkis has had the incorrect read. But will it matter? No, not when Koopa misses a shot like that. Liberty forced back another plant for the Tigers and another difficult post plant. Oh, but overheated might be overheated is gifted a free one there. K-Pay and Liberty somehow win out all the fights on site. It's up to Jelani all of a sudden, and K-Pay. Individual heroics from K-Pay and Liberty break the stranglehold that the Tigers have put on this A site in the post plant the last few rounds. Finally crack it and get a 4th for Nibs and Knobs. Boy in the chat says nice retake, but I would just say bad post plant. We must have been over swinging. I think like we just let the smoke expire in Heaven and we're just exposed to it. Liberty seemed to instantly kill 2 players from Heaven, and Buckhonkis overswung into CT and took a fight against K-Pay as the smoke dropped there. And just all the 50s lost by the Tigers there. And again, no operator for Koopa. Spotted out by the dart and misses the dash and punished for it. Rotations being drawn to A. Do we see the Tigers commit here? Prius God misses his own dash, but not punished for it. Like Koopa was. Able to finesse the angles and get the critical kills entering onto site. The Killjoy battle in mid is going to be important here. Moby what? Here's Overheated walking around and now knows he's rotating through B. Should be a free one for Moby what? But he whiffs!
One enemy remaining.
But he manages to recover it. K-Pay now. Gets tagged by the dart. Unlucky. An actual sniper moment, a Legolas moment from Jelani. Just full on sticks the dart on K-Pay and ends the round. And just as we were starting to, just as Nibs and Knobs might have started to be getting a little bit of momentum back, the loss bonus reset there is going to hurt them. They're only going to be able to half buy into this. Liberty picks up that Sheriff. I feel like 5 of his 10 kills are with the Sheriff, so that might be Nibs and Knobs' best play here.
Revealing area.
They have a lot of ultimates online along with Koopa's knives to work with. And Liberty's now walked down B. Dodges the turret, though, and is holding this angle. Manages to tag Jelani a little bit. Overheated and K-Pay have started taking a lot of space towards C, as this has been the weak point in the Tigers' default. The Tigers, with the exception of a couple of rounds where they started 3 players at C long to take the orb, do not really put any presence on this C long space. You would like to see, with Overheated in this pushed up position, K-Pay rotate off. And again, it's just Koopa here at A with the knives. And again, it seems like Koopa's just unfamiliar with this angle. As his crosshair right in the center chest is a little too used to opping, but not able to grab the operator. He's just doing some chip damage on these players as they come in. Oh, turns at the wrong moment. Is being droned out now, not spotted. Julius J is also here. Prius God misses a dash again, and this time is punished for it. Koopa tries to get a second, but Buckonkus finishes him off. Loke takes one player peeking through CT out. Gonna use the breach aftershock to delay the retake a little longer, but Overheated's already on the flank. Takes down Buckonkus. It's a 3v3. Moby, what? Trying to flank the flanker. K-Pay gets a second. Overheated turns around just in time. And again, the flank from Overheated manages to catch a couple of players unaware, and that chaos seems to send the players on site into a tizzy. And Nibs and Knobs are able to win a man disadvantage situation and win another retake on A. 5-6. We've got ourselves a close half here.
Before the switch.
Though it doesn't feel like it. It very much feels like the Tigers have been winning the Haven minigame, and then just they fumbled the ball in the red zone. They have the ball right next to the big touchdown area, chat. They got it next to the end zone, and they just drop it in the last second. But it looks like here we're just going to be going. We're going to be using our ults. Probably the Sova ult going to be committed here, and the Astra ult going to be committed to slamming into C. An operator actually infested from Prius God to see if we can catch the jump spot. But this time, Prius God peeks out a little bit, Overheated punishes, and we see on the other side of the map, Koopa finally able to buy that operator and takes out the lurking Astra, and that's our Astra ult gone. Both ults, or all 3 ults, off the board now for Tigers going into this final round. Meanwhile, on the other side, we still have the KO ult and one off of Killjoy ult now in this final round. And checkmate situation for Nibs and Knobs. They're just going to play discipline, hold on to all the lanes, try and gather information about where the remaining Tigers are going to go. And unless Loke can pull off magic here, not even going to bother breaking the knife. Wants to see if Liberty will overswing. Almost catches him. But Liberty able to escape death this
30
time.
seconds left.
Overheated gets stunned. Has a shorty, though. Goes down. Jelani takes the numbers a little bit. K-Pay gets one, but traded out by Loke. Julius J. Gonna back up. Just hold on to the C link space.
Spike planted.
Jelani able to plant. It's Loke and Jelani in a 2v3. KO committed is going to shut down the drone before it can find a tag. But Loke swings out. Takes down Julius J. Koopa takes out one with the eye. But Loke catches Liberty. Almost does. But runs out of bullets before he can finish the kill. And now the Molly gonna force the swing, and Liberty is gonna end the Tigers' reign. Liberty says, head back to the jungle. We're playing card games here today. A 6-6 half at the end of it. A good recovery in these last couple rounds from Nibs and Knobs. Some heroic retakes. As we can see, all 6 of the rounds won by Nibs and Knobs were defuses. That's a very unusual thing to see in a Valorant coordinated game. Typically, attackers are heavily favored when they're able to get the bomb down.
Keep up.
Usually when attackers are able to get the bomb down, they're able to win out the round at a very strong rate. But here we see 6 times Nibs and Knobs are able to retake successfully and win the defuse. Prius guy gets punished trying to walk down B. K-Pay with the catch out. Wakonkus catches K-Pay in garage. It's going to be a 4v4. Jelani pushing A. Going to get caught by overheated. And down Jelani goes. Numbers in the side of Nibs and Knobs. And now Koopa tucked in a position in garage. Smoke comes out. The tag going to come on to Loke.
My double stay.
Moby what gets one in garage. Bomb has been tapped. Koopa on the flank making noise now. I'm not sure if he's heard though. The retake is being won out long, but Koopa is in such a strong position here. I don't think his location is known. He's got to kill the spike diffuser, and Julius J able to save Koopa after Koopa does a great job of getting the spike diffuser and a second. Very cool from Koopa. Very cool. Nice moment for the Jet player. And so the pistol, once again, double pistol win here for Nibs and Knobs. Taking their second and forcing up 4 Bulldogs. And a Sheriff for overheated. On the other side, only classics for the Tigers. Doesn't look like they're really going for much of an eco play here. Just kind of defaulting and seeing what happens. Almost just kind of a lost round here that they fully conceded. It feels like from the setup. Prius guy just feels like wants to swing out of the smoke. And is gonna find almost Julius. But not able to fully take him down. The flash and the suck is fantastic. But the shock dart's going to take down Moby What. Koopa's just going crazy with the Bulldog. And it was a good util combo flooding back in with the gravity well as they tried to leave the site. And the flash and the Omen flash. Or not Omen flash. I guess K-Pay accidentally blinded her own teammates. As Koopa on site was definitely Omen blinded. But it was a nice breach flash gravity well combo from the Tigers. But the gun's not good enough to win out there. And so a very strong bonus coming in here from the Nibs and Knobs. They have 5 full rifles, 4 Bulldogs, and 1 Vandal. Great dart's going to spot up a lot of them. But Prius God and Jelani not spamming anybody down here. It's gonna be a full. Prius God just goes up and snatches Koopa down, but Julius great with the trade. The drone is gonna note everything for the Tigers here. But the bomb is leaving, but K-Pay has actually stayed here. Do we see a pressure towards C and then a re-hit of A? The drone is going to be invested into B here. A 4v4 for Nibs and Knobs. They're trying to work where to go on the map. We're walking into B.
Scanning ahead. Found them.
Julius J wins on another fight with the Bulldog. Jelani trades it back. Julius J just walking to C and right into the
Spike
Phantom of
down,
Bakakis. Spike down and C Link now. I'm not sure what Nibs and Knobs were thinking
30
there.
seconds
Where
left.
Julius was trying to go there. No clue what was going on there, but K-Pay might have just won the round with the spray down, and it's just Bakonkas now, but only 15 seconds left. The bomb gonna go towards
10
B,
seconds
just gonna
left.
get it down on site now. Bakonkas gonna have to win this retake,
planted.
1v2. Only one star to work with.
One enemy
And
remaining.
Liberty walks into her again, another kill gifted to the captain of the Tigers. Gonna smoke so that she can get out. Gonna stick the bomb to half and then walk out of the smoke. What a 1v2 clutch from Bakongas. Saves the day for the Tigers and prevents disaster from fully striking them. The Nibs and Knobs were so close to winning the bonus there. And I think we're going to hold off on the clear comms round as we see. That round was so expensive for the Tigers. Only Bakonkas is going to be able to carry over a rifle that she keeps from that first buy round. Sheriff's in a Stinger, no armor even for the other players on the Tigers. It looks like we're having a double walk down B, Bakonkas and Freas God. A classic. On the other side,
Swarm grenade.
overheated turret's gonna spot Bakonkas, and that's the hero rifle down. K-Pay wins the fight out at A short. Oh, and overheated. The coach has come to play today. 13 and 10 has some huge kills.
Placing swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out.
It looks like we're going fast into B, overheated with another. It's just Loke now with the Flower Sheriff.
Spike
I don't know why Liberty's walking into the smoke, but gifts a kill to Loke, prevents the flawless from occurring. The Nips and Knobs players should hear Loke. I think Koopa knows it, that he rotated over. The spray labored finally lands, and now let's listen in to the Nibs and Knobs comms for the clear comm round of the half.
Yeah.
There you go. They are on. Yeah, they're on another buy here. A pressure again. That's what we're built for, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. We keep running it. Get that knife up.
Have you been short knifing?
Yeah.
Okay. I need to look at it more. Or
Alright,
calm if it sees something.
Where
Yeah,
do you remember where the
exactly.
dart
I
was
always
last time? Do you remember where the dart was last time?
I will
Like,
hold
back
for it
wall?
and shoot it. I will hold for it and shoot it. Start.
Revealing area.
I'm stunned.
A-Link breach.
Oh, I got darted.
No tag, no tag, no tag.
I'm joining long.
Deploying drone.
Yeah.
He's long.
Too long,
too
too long, too long.
Was there one short?
I don't know.
No, there was nothing, there was nothing.
All right, so it's the 2A players. They're playing like we do.
Let's make something happen, gang. I dropped the spike just so I don't accidentally throw it away.
Right.
I'm down to accidentally throw it away on B.
We have no smokes.
I'd be down. I can dart outside garage and give you that space. All right. I'm gonna dart
They
outside
smoked
garage.
C long. I think somebody might be walking up.
Heard.
They
I'll
just know
dart
they're
back
not
C
A.
then.
They know
Starting
we're
back
not
B.
A.
Starting back B.
One's back B.
I'm gonna
Two and
flash.
six.
Nice.
Sova A-Link.
Fight something together.
Finding
Got it,
window,
we got
finding
it.
window.
A-Link, A-Link.
Area is dead.
A-Link?
Spike
Oh.
down.
Two.
B.
2.
Oh,
Oh, wow. We're both
They're
one
both
tap.
A-Link.
30 seconds left. Last player.
A-Link,
standing.
120.
Empty.
Empty.
Alright.
And so we hear the comms. The comms are there. Oh, let's listen in. Timeout called by the Tigers. Let's go ahead and listen into the Tigers timeout.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah. Retake means positioning for retake, not just. Yeah.
Yeah, they were already close up here. I couldn't get out.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. But I mean, before that, when I said we could play retake on B.
Yeah.
Let's see. We have jet knives here. So, Adam, are you gonna drop a rifle and use knives?
Yeah. I can drop two guns. I can drop the gun I'm holding and buy someone.
Alright, but me and Moby.
Where do you want to walk out?
Do I need to walk out?
I think we try a walkout somewhere. For
Okay.
sure.
Where do you want me to walk out? I mean, up to you, really.
You want to do a
I could
mid?
just get up A long. I could just get up A long, like.
Get up A
I'd
long.
go for
Okay,
that,
do it A
yeah.
long. Take it A long.
Yeah, because their Omen's getting a lot of value going TP
There were
a short.
three.
A
I
short.
dazed
You guys do that then.
two.
Yeah, he's always going there.
Okay.
All right, we listened to the timeout there, but not gonna lie, Tigers, I'm not a whole lot discussed there in that timeout. I think Bukankis called it to kind of talk about how they want to play B for full retake, like Loke don't play on site at all. And then called for some aggression, and it looks like Prius God is just running down A. Oh, almost catches Julius J out. Oh, the knives! Oh, counter Sova all committed now. Gonna find nothing. Neither Sova alt able to land kills. And now Prius God only has a classic. Koopa, though, also only on a classic. And has the knives. As a former Tiger, they said a lot there. We know what Bukankis means with 2 words. All right, make sure can you please translate for us in the chat what the deep strategy was, what the adjustment was that the timeout was used. Commit. Jelani on site, low, floods backside to get 1, but traded out nicely on the execute. K-Pay though goes down, evens up the numbers a little bit for Moby Wet and Bukankis. Julius J doing some cringe-ass Sova shit with this double shock dart. Looks like he's going to be the one who mostly takes the damage here, potentially. Bukankis. Oh, placing stars down. Goes down Liberty with a nice shot into heaven, and Bukankis forced to save. It's going to be Nibs and Knobs who get on to 10 double digits first. She's calling for things mid-round and they aren't listening. When we first joined the call, we heard her correcting them. I see. Good timing.
Taking that back.
Good translation, Rusty. And so in we go. Another half by out of the Tigers here, struggling on the defensive half. 3 sheriffs, a stinger. Bukankis saves a rifle over, so 1 hero rifle on the Astra. We have big ultimates though, Killjoy ult and Astra ult for a retake here.
About there.
On the other side, only K-Pay with the Omen ult. 1 off of Killjoy ult. We're overheated. See Prius God getting aggressive in middle along with Loke and Bukankis. The Stinger's gonna catch overheated out. And the aggression paying off for the Tigers here, but traded by Koopa. Are they gonna be ready? The flank util is down and Bukankis has walked all the way into window. Jelani not able to hit the shot on K-Pay. And K-Pay able to shift over to Bukankis. Bukankis not able to hit the shot in time. K-Pay having herself a game has been an anchor for this Nibs and Nobs team and kept them in this when they were struggling in the first half. And continues to do so in the second. Rifle re-picked up by Loke. And on the flank, let's see if Loke can win the round.
Spike planted.
Is he cool? He's cool! But Koopa spots him. And now Julius J stuck. Has to swing into Loke. Gets the second, but K-Pay with 5 health gets a 3rd on the round. Loke not going to be aware of Liberty's reposition. Good positioning from Liberty. to end the round. A 3-round lead now for Nibs and Knobs as they try to close this game out. Operator invested into by the Tigers here. I had to sneeze there, chat. So, full buy for both teams. Overheated has the Killjoy ultimate, and it looks like they want to potentially take it towards A. And that Killjoy ult in short. But, Prius God has the op. Shoots it, but it's not his bullets that land. It's Jelani's that does a little chip damage to Julius J. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's the spot, Overheated. That's not where you do that ultimate, buddy. Jelani with the drone. Gonna spot a couple players long still. Prius repositioning in short. K-Pay. Gonna try and take a timing in mid. The operator fired. Just spamming into a smoke and short, it looks like. K-Pay works up, but is Moby what? Gonna catch the timing. Armbot triggered. K-Pay able to escape with her life. The operator's rotated over. Overheated still inserted towards A. Does he hear these rotations off? The bomb heading back towards A as the defenders have been pulled away. All thanks to the lurking mid from K-Pay. Defenders completely pulled off of A. This re-hit could be beautiful for Nibs and Knobs.
30 seconds left.
But do the Tigers sniff it out? There's not really any utility being used on C or B to sell a fake.
Here.
Overheated and Koopa are just contacting in. Going to be planting now. Overheated with an incredibly deep ult. And I don't think there's anything to break it. This retake is going to be so late because of the ult. Overheated swings out and takes out one. Gets the numbers advantage. Misses the shot on Prius God and the op able to find value. But Conkus aware of this flank. They have the Killjoy ult.
I cannot use that.
Not aware of it long enough. The Koopa not able to beat it, to destroy it. The whiff on the Killjoy ult could be round losing here. But the team is pushing back forward. Liberty swings. But he's not able to. No, he is able to get him off the defuse. Nibs and Knobs now have 4 chances to win
Match point.
the series. Or the map, the match, the game, whatever you want to call it. Nibs and Knobs with the heroics of Liberty running forward. They were all full blind, but Liberty spray finds the defuser in the nick of time. Ultimates huge ultimates invested on both sides there. It's gotta feel bad as the Tigers unable to win despite the Killjoy and Asher ult. Huge retake ults being invested there. Not able to convert into a round win. So but Conkus getting aggressive. Gonna get spotted by the drone. Great use of the utility from Nibs and Knobs. And Bakanka's just gonna get shot in the back. The dirty coward Julius killing another defenseless civilian. Absolutely barbaric from Nibs and Knobs. Reach ult used to deny the plant. The flood out from Jelani and Loke. Is it gonna be enough? They take down the bomb. Liberty though is a shooter and he takes down 2. And it's just Moby what now with a Bulldog and a 1v4 and the location node and Liberty trades him out and Nibs and Knobs, despite a slow start here on Haven, win 13-8. GG's, a Canada Day buff coming out from the missing member of Nibs and Knobs. Booker claims in the chat. And it ends up coming down. As we can see here, look at this, chat. Jelani planted 11 times. And Loke planted once. That means when we look at this timeline, every single round on attack, the Tigers were able to plant the bomb, and 6 times they lost in the post plant. That's the story of the game there. That's the story of the game. And they couldn't play defense on Haven, but you know. It looks like yeah, we're going to jump to the moderate win game now. Check in on that other quarterfinal action. It is 11-8. Looks like We'd Win are the current leaders of the game in a 4v2 or 3v2 now retake situation. Stat Boy online on this. Kahuna and Stat Boy locking it down, able to get the round 9-11. That's disrespectful on America's birthday week. But regardless, a round win for Enteridus and Team Moderate. Let's check in on some of the other results. I believe one of the quarterfinals has ended. Cosmic Rays win 13-10 against Cloud 10. Good comms. Huge for Cosmic Rays, advancing to the semifinals to face Nibs and Knobs. Let me see if I can check in on the other game, the other match. I'm going to check in on the Controlled Chaos Silly Little Oppers game. That game is 12-11. Silly Little Oppers up 12-11 against Controlled Chaos. Slobber Knocker in another quarterfinal here. As Stat Boy gets opt down. Stat Boy down. All the games are close. Yep. Yep, all the games are close. The Tigers Nibs and Knobs game ended up being the least close. And that game felt incredibly back and forth itself. Winning both pistols ended up being a big difference there. And then just, yeah, the Tigers not able to convert in the post plan. Oh, Concrete wins it out! And 11. And 11. What is this interesting comment? Playing the Breach. Breach on Ascent. Fascinating. Jet, Breach, Sova. So just instead of a KO, we're playing Breach for Concrete. Standard comp from We'd Win. Must not be good at KO. Yeah, probably just comfort thing for Concrete. Typically, we see Concrete has been playing the Sova, I believe, for Moderate on this team. But Kahuna, it seems like, wanted to pick up Sova for the squad. Oh, and they read the aggression mid. Lane was able to get one, but the tiles crunch dealt with nicely here. Don't turn around, he's still there! Oh, Stat Boy. Stat Boy, you saw the jet, Stat Boy. Hey, it's Enteridus? It is Enteridus. It's Stat All right, 11-11 here. Full buy for both teams. KJ ult for We'd Win for potential A retake. Omen ult for Buzz Lightyear. Knives for Jess. Looks like we're faking a fast B execute with the Omen utility and Sova util. And then Omen's going to TP into A heaven. Oh, player wine, though. Splatter, the low elo player, gets the bomb down. Buzz able to take out the Omen. Explode in. Bomb down. Fake successful. Is the post plant going to be... Oh, nope, just Ghost. Trying to... just Ghost gets 2. Lane gets the 3rd. It's up to Jess. She's been a shooter. Gets 2. But traded out by Darius. Just Ghost embodying 9 body. That's the Chinese watch party buff there for the Just Ghost player. And map point for We'd win. Let's check in. Yep, double overtime currently we're in overtime right now in the Silly Little Oppers controlled chaos game. 13-12. Silly Little Oppers have another chance to win the game. Smoke top mid. I don't know about this call, Kahuna. The B split, are we sure? On map point? We're just going to try and get out of the smallest choke point on the entire map? And we're going to get owned by Just Ghost coming from behind? Kahuna gets the trade, but now bombs down in market. It's going to be up to Stat Boy. Is Stat Boy going to be courageous enough to swing out? Swing! He's reloading the Odin! Stat Boy. Oh, Stat Boy. Not the hero we needed here in this round. Just quivering in B main right now. A classic Sentinels player. So terrified to take the space. Just desperately pleading for someone to just please walk into my crosshair. I want a free kill. But Darius bunny hops away. And the Sova ult from Darius is going to come out and try to stall out this hit. But Darius, not a Sova main, going to miss the shots. Kahuna going to take out the Killjoy on site. So the bomb is going to be planted. Buzz Lightyear trades out Darius, who kills Kahuna. But a flash! A perfect flash from Lane catches out Stat Boy. Splatter turns it into a 1v1. It's the 2 low elo players, both silver. Both superstars for their teams throughout this tournament. It's just in the 1v1, gets paranoid, runs out, right click, misses! No! And Moderate are going home. A 13-11 win for We'd win. Where'd the knives go? They went all around Omen there. Omen went Matrix mode and dodged Jess's knives. GG, a great game coming out from both teams, but We'd win, advance to the semifinals. On the other game, it is tied 13-13. We're going to be scoreboard watch Andes. Let's go Splatter. Yeah, Lance, that's your boy. That's your teammate. That's a great try, Jess. You did what you had to do. Honestly, I'm getting into VC, Jess, and I'm blaming that loss on Stat Boy. We saw him in B main. We saw him in B. It is 14-13. Silly Little Oppers just won the first round of double overtime. Have another chance to close it out, Silly Little Oppers do. Cosmic Rays stock continue to rise. It's true, Odd Toaster. A semifinals finish for Cosmic Rays and a chance to move on to the grand finals. Though you'll have to upset Nibs and Knobs. That would be a legendary upset. We're gonna have just Tired in that game for the other semifinal. And if it starts happening, Tired will let us know in the chat and we'll swap over if our game on stream is kind of boring. Robbed on the right click? Yeah. Bow, 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 bow. Tired, did Odd Toaster get back-to-back 4Ks to close out the game? That's kind of wild. Ray on top for real, Gigafire says. Crib could overtake us. If they win the whole tournament, then yeah, I think they overtake you by 1 point, Minimoff. And yeah, they would be the only other team to win 2 events. Oh, another overtime. 14-14 in the Controlled Chaos Silly Little Oppers game. A slobber knocker? Yeah, all of the quarter. We're gonna watch since we just watched Nibs and Knobs on stream, we're gonna watch the winners of Silly Little Oppers Controlled Chaos versus Knobweed win. Especially if Controlled Chaos are able to take the win. Those are 2 teams we haven't seen a ton of. I'll stream the other game. I want an upset. I'll stream the other game. Well, just Tired's also observing it for us in Teradus if you don't want to do that. I'm in the lobby. Yeah, if Nibs and Knobs and Cosmic Rays want to go ahead and start, they can do so, and we could watch that game for a little bit on the broadcast while Silly Little Oppers and Controlled Chaos finish up whatever they're doing in overtime. Tired, just let us know in chat once that game starts and I'll pull you into the casting desk or whatever so you can share your screen and Zendikar can show it. If this silly little Oppers Controlled Chaos game goes on for too long. Controlled Chaos take their first lead 15-14 in triple OT. Oh, we need a queue room for pick bands. You all could do pick bands right in here. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah, we can't start it, I don't think, on our end because the whatchamacallit, the like round's not ready to go. I can follow Zend. Do you mean Tired? Yeah, you can do that in Teradus if you want. Just get in there. And then, yeah, we don't have to drag Tired in then. Because it would just be the feed that you already have. Boo 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 doo doo boo boo doo doo. do 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 do. They must be playing Ascent or something with this 15-14 nonsense. I'll have to view the career afterwards. We almost fumbled the bag. Your ears are bleeding? What's wrong with your ears, Hyperion? Bow now now. Is 4-8. That sucks. Well, that's Ascent too. That's just kind of how it goes. You were humming? Oh. Glad to see Hyperion was here. Bro, it's tied up again. All right. Nibs and knobs. Cosmic Rays, get started. We need content. I'm dying just watching the scoreboard here. Flash, has anyone told you you'd be a great singer? No, because I would not be a great singer. I know my limitations, sir. Pen Flash, can you sing for us? What song do you want me to sing, Minimoff? And I'm gonna need some donations for this. Just trying to get me to give you free singing. Nuh-uh, buddy. Not likely. Can you sing Not Like Us? No, I feel like that would come off inappropriately. I can't really sing the song, you know. I would have to sing like the Kids Bop version. Oh no. It's changed. Shared access. Sing in Mandarin? I'm not there yet, Shirley. Can you perform Not Like Us? Yeah, we gotta make it a sub goal. Sing John Cage 433. You'll love it. I don't think I've ever heard of that. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, Silly Little Oppers are up 16-15 in their game. The other game has not started yet. Sing Katy Perry. Don't stop. Wait a minute. You almost got me, Edge Dancer. You almost got me. I've got the donation pulled up. No one's donated to make me sing yet. You almost tricked me. I could sing Katy Perry. It's a song that's 4 minutes and 33 seconds of silence. It's great. Oh, that's good to know, Co-Biscuit. I'll pull that one out next time someone asks me to sing. Mm-hmm. 16-15. Silly Little Oppers. One day they'll finally... I don't know what rhymes with oppers. Kind of sleepy, chat. I didn't fall asleep until 1 in the morning, and then I woke up at 4:45 for Chinese Valorant. Oh, I got it. Silly Little Oppers. Finally running from the coppers. Hoppers? Yeah, hoppers would work too. We are starting Ray versus Crib if you want. Let's go. Have you tried sleeping more? Oh, big brain. What's the meme? There you go, Hyperion. Of course, bro. Did you need a room code? No, and Terrace is already in there. Zendikar will pull the feed up once it's ready to go. Just be happy, lol. Yeah. Yeah, overheated, playing his old team that he abandoned to be the coach of Nibs and Knobs. Ascent. Always Ascent. Ascent, Badge. Haven, Wokage. Both teams gonna play a mirror comp too, it's looking like. Where it's just standard Ascent, but Cypher instead of Killjoy. Shoppers, toppers, poppers, whoppers. Yeah, it's 16-16 chat for those following along with the silly little oppers. Controlled chaos. Chaos. Guys, I put my Co-Biscuit in the odd toaster and I think it overheated. Where's our Gamba? This isn't the game that's going to be on stream for the whole time. We can't even start the other prediction because team won versus win. Whoever wins, you don't. Right now, it's Silly Little Oppers up 17-16. Yeah, predictions up. Question mark versus win. Get your gambas in, Hoy. Go take a nap. That's how I've been living on the China schedule. Is that I wake up, have been doing the, have you all ever seen the research that says that, human beings aren't, used to, sleeping, 8 hours at a time or something like that? That, evolutionary wise, we would sleep, 4 hours at a time. Get up, do stuff, go to sleep for another 4 hours, move again. Yeah, they're just big nappers. The cavemen were apparently. I've been on that nap grind. Yeah, the siestas are the way. Kind of nice. Yeah, we need to bring. I brought it back from Spain. We're bringing siestas to America, baby. Meow, 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 meow. Yeah, Hoy, it seems like you're kind of the only chatter around here who's not actively playing in a game. I just realized left side are matching. Yeah, they all have the little magical girl. They all have the little magical girl cards. Yeah, chatters rise up. Good call, Luscious Jane. Someone overthrow this silly pin. Wait, is the game over? No, it's tied 17-17. Follow twitch.tv/Underpeel. Good shout. Hey, what's up, Mini Flash? Mini Flash opened the door and then just left. Everyone be lurking harder than the Jets in my ranked games. Turn off music, it's game time. So, Minimob, this isn't the game we're watching. So I'm not going to be hardcore casting this one as much. because like we're waiting for the other game to end to get the other semifinal matchup. So we're watching the beginning of this game while we wait for the other game to end. And, you know, we're just going to be a silly little goober here. We're just going to vibe out, watch some Ascent for a little bit. While silly little oppers and controlled chaos try to figure out whatever's going off. What's ever going on in their game. Turn the music off anyways. I need to lock in. I swear Ascent is the most prepped map by every team. It's the easiest to prep for, I would say. All right, we're a minute and 10 seconds into the round. Nothing's happened, but down goes Gigafire. Kills coming out now. Oh. The not commonly seen spawn push. All right, we gotta plant the bomb. Not much time. Interesting plant position. Looks like Cosmic Rays are in a good position to take the pistol here. Liberty's out. Pretty deep, though. K-Pay and Liberty, dynamic duo. K-Pay gets... Wow. And they just win out the fights in the end. Dynamic duo. Winning out. In the other game, Controlled Chaos. Up 18-17. K-Pay my goat. True B caps. K-Pay is goated. K-Pay, I think, is a big reason why Nibs and Nubs won on the other map. She won out a bunch of really important fights in the retake scenarios that kept the game close in the first half. Well, 4 players spotted by the knife of Liberty and Tiles. Not gonna dash here. Overheated's got a judge. Gets full blinded though. Oh, this is a good flash play. Julius Jade's got the Ares though. He's gonna mow down some more people. Alright. We get 2 out though. Oh, it's over! It's over! It's finally over! It's over! At lane. Where did lane go? At lane. At Temptress. We will start your all's match in, let's say, what time is it now? 2:20. We'll say 2:25. 02:25. $19.17.
Spike down mid.
Insane marathon game there from Controlled Chaos and Silly Little Operas. Jesus Christ. All right, Controlled Chaos, though, beat the #1 seed Silly Little Operas. So I'm excited to watch that game between Knobweed Win and Controlled Chaos, because those are 2 teams we basically haven't seen all season. And one of them is going to be going to the grand finals to face up against the winner of this game Nibs and Knobs versus Cosmic Rays. Looks like Nibs and Knobs are on to win the bonus here. I had 48 kills. Well, yeah, that will do it when you play, what, 36 rounds? That's still impressive. But you all played literally a second half of the game, or a third half of the game. And no time to even plant here. Feels bad moment. Wild ass game. Yeah. Yep. I'll give Controlled Chaos a few minutes to go to the bathroom, get a hydrate, an H2O check. And then we'll get them in against we'd win. We done been spamming. That noise is annoying. Yeah. You played a third half. It's not even a VCT match, Temptuous. You just played an extra half to the game. Julius J, though, kind of owns them with that annoying Odin. 4 on the board to start defense for Nibs and Knobs. Timeout called for Cosmic Rays. What's up, Mr. Potato? When does the show match start? What do you mean the show match? We're into the second semifinal game, so there's 2 matches going on right now. We've started one of the semifinal matches between Cosmic Rays and Nibs and Knobs that our other observers are watching here. We have Nibs and Knobs are up 4-0 against the Cosmic Rays players. GG Wells played from Fire Spirit. Yeah, what a crazy game, Fire Spirit. Holy. We were sitting here for so long just waiting for the game to start. To end. That's pretty consistently run into the strip mid. We're able to break it though. We're just running gunning with our Odin. All right, pick bans are beginning for Controlled Chaos, and now we'd win. So we'll see that matchup occurring here momentarily. Biscuit rolling through, getting the first round potentially for Cosmic Rays. A little bit of run and gun coming out here. Get the first round for the Cosmic Rays. All right, in the other match, Controlled Chaos had banned Icebox. Now we'd win ban Ascent. Controlled Chaos ban Sunset. So Abyss, Bind, Haven, and Lotus still on the board for both squads. Nah, we'd win. Ban fine. Nice little stairs molly there. Abyss band. So now we'd win, get to choose between Lotus and Haven for the semifinal matchup against Controlled Chaos. Pay gets a 2K. This is low-key gonna be kind of like bad for Cosmic Rays because they get a win, and then their loss bonus is gonna reset, so they're gonna be forced right back onto Eco. Now we'd win. Paralyzed, trying to decide between Haven and Lotus right now. Is the Ray game gonna be streamed anywhere to watch after you switch games? Yeah, Tired is up recording it and we'll upload it later. Mecha Samurai. I know that you want to watch this game because it's your team. Yeah, and Teradus might be able to like give you a link or a feed or something where you can watch it, Mecha Samurai. You should be able to watch it. However, Interadus is watching Tireds. Though I think Interadus is in the game. What game are we watching right now? We are watching the Nibs and Knobs versus Cosmic Rays semifinal because Silly Little Oppers and Controlled Chaos played 1917 into the quarterfinals. So, ban Lotus. They're playing Haven. Party code. All right, so we're about to switch over to the controlled. We're swapping over to the controlled Chaos versus Naweed win game. Two new teams playing in their first ever top 8s. One team is going to bow out here at the semifinals. One team going to advance to the grand finals to play. It's looking like Nibs and Knobs coming out of this Cosmic Rays versus Nibs and Knobs game, but you never know. They might make a comeback. We aren't swapping to another Ascent game? No, they're playing Haven, Minimoff. They are playing Haven, thankfully.
One enemy remaining.
Our prayers have been answered. Exactly. Ascent, I sleep. Haven, wokage. We're awake, chat. Controlled Chaos versus Naweed win. Incoming. Real shit. Real shit. They dookied on Not All Euro with me and Vi playing, but I mean, like, is that an impressive thing, Hoy? Ascent low-key worse. Yeah. Ascent low key worst map. Well, I don't know if I would go that far. I don't know if I would go that far. All right. But Ascent is very boring to watch in the instance we're watching here on stream, with where it's just the defense is just like destroying the other team. All right, we're loading into Haven. Our prayers have been answered. Ascent, Dedge. Haven, Wokage. I am awake. Give me Pearl back. Mr. Potato, I think you've forgotten what Pearl was like. We'll be loading into Haven momentarily. Yep, in we go into Haven. Get us sent out of here. If you're a big Cosmic Rays or Nibs and Knobs fan, Interitus is hosting a watch party in the server. But for us, we're heading to Haven in freedom. Cosmic Rays locking in the Jet, Chamber, Clove on Haven, along with Pikachu's going with the Gecko and Ohinen going with a Sova. Interesting pick. Very interesting comp. You can see Controlled Chaos very much going for a comfort style selection here for them on Haven. I know Zaki, for instance, is a heavy one, like has for a long time been a chamber one trick. That's his most comfortable map. Or their most comfortable map. Shin is a newer player to the Underpeel, replaced Snow, who left this Controlled Chaos roster. And I really like Pikachu, who is probably our lowest elo player in the entire league. Pikachu, being on this Gecko, allows the low elo player to have good value to the team, while maybe not being able to shoot back as well. On the other side, standard Ascent coming out of We'd Win. Not Ascent, excuse me. Standard Haven coming out from We'd Win. Only missing the Killjoy. Rolo, a substitute player for Lance for this We'd Win team, electing to go with the Cypher. Shin was playing Breach versus Not All Euro in groups. I don't know why comp swap. Wetbread is insane though, so they might still win. Yeah, well, go ahead and look as we get load into Haven here. That is going to be the player to watch. Is Wetbread, Wet Pants in server, was the number one pick in the Underpeel draft for season 4, and has continued to showcase his value for that pick, with being one of the highest statistical performing players throughout the entire league. But it's only been recently, since the addition of Shin to the roster after the departure of Snow, that Controlled Chaos have started to see those stats lead into wins on the leaderboard. And it looks like Wet Pants is going to be starting towards Garage. Shin going to be here with the Clove. Pikachu contesting B. Chamber going to be... Yeah, the crosshair is crazy. Dodges the stun. Oh, Darius just walks in. No util. And Wet Pants and Shin strike early. Not missing a beat. Oh, Lane gets 2 back quickly. But Wet Pants spamming through the smoke. Able to get the numbers back on the side of Controlled Chaos. But Splatter, the silver player for We'd Win, has a great timing. It's being watched by Wet Pants though.
One enemy remaining.
And down goes Splatter. A 3K to start us off for Wet Pants. Already off to a hot start is the Jet player. And it's just Ghost, the VCT China enjoyer. We've seen him in the watch parties. He loves Ty Lue's 9 bodies. Can he pull off a 9 body here and
30
bag a
seconds
couple
left.
of bodies? Diligently clearing the corners. Doesn't realize that all 3 players are here in garage, but he's going to take the gamble, head to A. Should be able to get the bomb planted for free here, as Team Controlled Chaos have just elected to group together, and they're just going to
10
play
seconds left.
retake wherever Just Ghost gets this bomb down.
Spike planted.
And now let's see how Just Ghost plays it. He's going to push CT, try to get an early pick. It seems like Wet Pants is aware of this. Sends out Zaki first. Zaki doesn't need the bait. Zaki's just going to clear it himself and take the round win. Pistol secured for Controlled Chaos. So we head into the anti-eco here. Just Ghost going to get a Sheriff. No Marshall here for the 9-body fan. Marshall on the side of Zaki, though. Bulldogs acquired for Shin, and Tempestuous, Wet Pants, Wet Bread. How's that bread? Able to get a Vandal here. Spectre for Pikachu. And again, we see Controlled Chaos really just kind of leaving the chamber alone on A. Typically, most comps play very, very heavily to take that A main control. But so far, Controlled Chaos have been happy to just leave the Jet on C and the Sofa on C as well, which is very different what you see typically played on Haven. Jin playing back Gong gets 1. The push from Darius, able to recover a gun. Oh, and it's getting a little dangerous. The bomb is planted. Darius has recovered a gun, but Left Hand's holding now. Oh, instantly takes off ahead of Darius. It's just Splatter now, has snuck into the smoke. Splatter gets 1. Almost gets the second, but Shin swaps to the classic. Takes him down. Zach, you're going to be able to pick up a Bulldog. And so 2 Bulldogs and the Vandal carried over for Controlled Chaos. A solid bonus round incoming for them. Pikachu buying up to, and Tempestuous was potentially going to buy up as well. Pikachu buys up a Bulldog here. Tempestuous just going with the Sheriff. Heavy armor. So it's a solid bonus here. And Wet Pants, the player we shouted out at the start, 5-0. New incomer. Shin, 4-1 for Controlled Chaos here. Is Darius subbing? I believe Darius is subbing. Yeah, Zaki in the chamber spot. Oh, commits, gets 2! Wow. What a play from the chamber. Goes 2 for 1 in long. And instantly, this round for Nawi win just feels incredibly difficult to overcome. Nibs and Knobs, 11-1 at the half. Yeah, that game's going to be over before this one has even started, basically. Crib should get their own tier, Weekend Warriors. Nah. Don't see any need to change the tier list for them at all at this point. Alright. The rifles gonna be heading towards A. It's a dart from Tempestuous. It's not gonna spot anyone, so it could be great timing here to get the bomb down. But again, it's just a weapons advantage here for Rolo, Darius, and Splatter. And not a strong one at that. There are solid rifles for 3 of these 4 retakers on the side of Controlled Chaos. Splatter's going to be able to get the bomb down. What's the post plant going to be like here? Darius tucks short. Splatter goes long. Rolo is graffiti, but instantly dies. The cage preventing the trade. Splatter blinded by the gecko. Darius gets one.
One enemy remaining.
Little bro's on. Splatter gets a
Standing.
huge kill though. Able to take down the little bro. It's already half though.
Shadows traveling.
Splatter reswing. Shin is out wide. And Shin's gonna secure the bonus round for Controlled Chaos. They go up 3-0 on the defensive half of Split. Not Split Haven. I am out of it today. I might go straight to bed after this. Holy. I think you need to put Cloud 10 at number 1. Anyways, we're going to have to skip the clear comms round here for win. Oh, never mind. They bought up. Let's go ahead and try and tune in now. They force up here onto this round.
Brook dart. I'm gonna join short.
All right, go back to window splatter. Just need to hold this control for a sec. All right, Ghost, hold what you got. Try not to get re-clear. We need to go make a little bit of noise towards B or garage.
Yeah, let me know when you want smokes.
I've got Sova ulti. Dart and 10.
Somebody help me take garage here. Can we smoke window?
Cover going out.
Blinding.
So I got Sova dart out. Go start going to A. Start going to A.
Jet's out.
Okay, I'm running A.
I'm up.
I've got ulti for post.
Smoking heaven.
30 seconds.
Rotating
left.
through B right now. Ghost, be ready to pinch.
I'm backing up, man.
Oh, CT.
Flash out.
I have flash here. Close one.
Stunning across the back of site and by bomb.
One enemy
One
remaining.
heaven.
Heaven dad.
Oh,
Nice, good job,
nasty.
Well done.
And the force up plays off for now. We'd win. A huge round for team captain Lane there. One with the call to insert jet A long. Make noise garage. It pulled everybody off of A. And great timing there from Just Ghost too. Just Ghost 0-4 to start this game. A rough start in the fragging department, but a great timing there. Great instincts from the Jet player to not be scared. We saw in the Nibs and Knobs Tigers game, for instance, they were doing a similar thing of fakes, you know, and like trying to pull rotations off. And they would do that, but then they would miss the timing because they were a little scared to take the site after fake follows in. Not the problem there for Just Ghosts. Take a great timing. Pikachu gets one. Darius gets the second. Just Ghost goes down to Shin. 3v2. Wet Pants dangerous with these knives. Thank you, Matrix Nitro, for resubscribing. Ones Who Knows Club. Wet Pants could go nuclear here. But Darius, aware of the danger, spams Wet Pants down. Bomb should be able to get planted here, but Shin is
Spike
fast
planted.
on the re-clear of garage. Not going to find anybody, though. Splatter remains on site, while Breach and Darius go to play post plant. Smoke committed to garage here.
One enemy remaining.
Splatter takes down the Immortal 3 Jet. Shin trades. But a 2v1 now. Will the newcomer for Controlled Chaos be able to clutch up? Shouldn't be able to. Has to get off the bomb. Oh, almost with the reset, but Lane finishes it off. Second round on the board now. Or we'd win. Full buy incoming here. Glow Vault's the only thing online for Controlled Chaos. On the other side, you'd like to see these 4 ultimates, Breach ult being the most important one, and then Sova ult as well, being used to get a round win here for Naweed win and reset the economy yet again for Controlled Chaos. The stun's going to come out. The operator moved to C, and the high elo players from Controlled Chaos now holding this ace. Great spam there. Shin gets punished. Wet Pants gets a nice trade though. He's out of there. He's blasted into the air by the Breach ult. Let's see if they can catch him. Backside. Oh! Wet Pants somehow still alive. Finally goes down to Just Ghost. Just Ghost becoming activated in this round. Gets the trades, but the bomb is down short. Rolo has to come and grab it. It's just the low elo players now. First Controlled Chaos left. Pikachu, the bronze 1 player, and Zaki, a silver chamber demon.
Spike planted.
Bomb planted, 3v2. Gonna be difficult for Zaki to retake in this operator. You might see a save call put in here.
Last player
Gonna get spotted and goes down. Zaki getting overzealous, starting to get chipped down. Darius hunting with the shorty. Wisely decides to take out the rifle. Zaki takes down 1. Darius hunting. Gonna be able to catch Zaki. Operator down. And an eco incoming here. For Controlled Chaos. They're gonna still have that Clove ult to work with. They have a Chamber ult as well that could be used to turn this round. To make this eco thrifty win possible. But we will have to see. I'm being told by my sources, Nibs and Knobs have moved on to the grand finals, winning 13-3 against Cosmic Rays. So they will now await the winner of this match between Naweed Win and Controlled Chaos. Yo, thanks for the resubscription. Nos402, 8 months as a knower. Zaki pushed down C long. There's a good angle here with the chamber TP. Has a lot of good space on C. Drone going to be committed to garage. Spots the trip, but not going to be broken yet. Rotation's being pulled towards C despite Zaki's pushed up position. Zaki's going to clear out all of C long here. Should alert, and this is going to be dangerous. I don't know about this call for Naweed Win to go into B on the anti-eco. It makes these weapons like the Stinger in Shin's hand very dangerous here.
Spike planted.
Splatter's going to get the bomb down. DP's out. Wet Pants and Ohin instantly get 2 kills. Lane has to get 1 back, but goes down backside. It's up to Rolo and Darius to win this out. The Little Bro's already on the bomb. And Wet Pants gets the final kill to get a thrifty round win in for Controlled Chaos. I called it out as Naweed Win. We're going into B. Dangerous proposition to be going into that site here on Haven when you have the weapons advantage. Just too many angles to worry about in the post plant, and they get overwhelmed on site and drop the post plant, the defuse coming in. And a similar pattern to the Nibs and Knobs Tigers game we watched. A critical round, yes. Just Ghost having to go knives and Judge here. The stun is big. Wet Pants uses... does not get spammed down yet. Oh, Pimpshus gets 2, and Shin gets another. Just Ghost. It's a dink, and how has this round gone so awry? A flawless Controlled Chaos just seemingly pushing from everywhere. Wet Bread should have been dead there. At A long was stunned up, darted. But this piece of Wet Bread not going down the disposal that easily. Sticks around. Temptuous commits the Soval, gets a ton of tags, lots of damage, gets a kill in A lobby. Shin pushes down from B and gets 2 as well. And now, Naweed Win forced onto an eco. Only the Omen ult and Sova ult to work with. Clove ult still online for the defense. Temptuous also has the Gecko ult for a potential retake scenario. Temptuous getting pressured by the Stinger. Goes down, but Darius with the trade's gonna try and get this gun. You've gotta imagine, Shen doesn't have his gun out. Darius gets a second, but traded by Zaki. It's a 3v3. Guns not acquired yet for Rolo and Lane. Stinger also for Splatter. And Shin is already into the site fast, along with Wet Pants. And the movement from Wet Pants has kept him alive yet again. The Stinger not going to land there. The Dink. Is Lane going to be able to pull off magic here? Spotted, only able to get one, and it's not one of the high elo players. Shin gets the second, the newcomer, 14-5, along with Wet Breads, 14-4. Their combined firepower just starting to take over this game a little bit. 3 rounds in a row. And I was trying to point this out before the fast-paced action of the previous round occurred. But if you take a look at the scoreboard, 5 defuses have come in for Controlled Chaos. Similar to the Nibs and Knobs Xinjiang Tigers game we watched earlier, where every single round the Tigers were able to get the bomb down. Their IGLing and game plan didn't fail them on the attack side. It was their post-plant setups that fell apart later into the round for Tigers that led to them losing that attack half. And a similar story starting to play out here for Naweed Win. Lane gets the opening pick on Pikachu. Zaki spotted and dinked through the wall. But Shin lurking through along with Wetbread and just goes. Gonna get caught from behind. No! Ducks around, but exposes himself to the angle, not aware of it. And Splatter, seeming the comm's not coming in. Splatter's not turning around. Does now, but he's got the bomb. He's in trouble. He's in trouble here. Swings into Shin. That's the bomb down in window. And no Omen ult available. Pick it up now with Splatter on the floor. The stain. Splatter, if you will. And Zaki takes out Lane, but Darius instantly trades. Darius and Rolo are going to have to pull off some kind of crazy round here. Darius evens it up 2-2, but the bomb
30 seconds left.
Covered by Wet Pants. Oh, Darius able to finesse and get the bomb. The spray not going to land through the wall. The bomb tapped. Darius going to run to C. Good decision there from the substitute player. The 2 subs
10 seconds
for
left.
Nawi win. Rolo and Darius needing to combine here to go up against the duo of Shin and Wetbread. They go to play long, but there are smokes available here for Shin. Playing long might not be the move. We have Dart, though. Not able to get the ping. The spam is good, though. Oh, and the Clove ult comes in. It's just Rolo now. Goes down to Shin again. And again, the absolute dominance of these 2 players, Shin and Wet Pants, is the story in this defensive half. 17-6, 15-4 for the 2 players. Just an insane hard carry performance from both of them.
Standing ahead.
Dart comes out. Gonna spot 2 players. Shin's gonna swing. Punished by Splatter. Nice shot from the silver player. That's one of the raid bosses down. But Wet Pants still here on the A site. And we might be approaching the territory where Nawi win. Just play the game of, oh, Splatter's just TP'd on the C. Thankfully, there's no players here to allow the bomb to get caught. But now it's a fast rotate here. He's going to be able to get the bomb down.
Spike
Echo Flash comes out. Wet Pants entering in. Just Ghost gets one back. Gonna be checkmate. Wet Pants lands the spray. Oh my goodness, he's popping off. And somehow the 3v5 has turned into a 3v2. Lane gets one. Sova ult committed here. Navi win, throwing everything to win this round. Tempestuous should be able to get on the bomb. Nice double swing. Tempestuous is sticking. Is he going to be able to stick all the way? He is! No! Navi win. Throws everything at the wall.
Last round in the half.
Drops a 5v3 to a ninja defuse from Tempestuous. And what looked like their best chance to make this into a potential 7-5 half has dropped to an 8-3. A weaker buy coming in. Rolo only able to get a Bulldog. Just Ghost. Light armor with the Vandal. No ults available for either team. Wet Pants. Finally bring out an operator because the rifle is just like not doing good enough right. Gets the first opening pick with it. Is now probably just gonna go and pick up the rifle. Yep, juggling it away. Darius might be able to catch out Zaki here. But I am worried for Naweed win when Controlled Chaos gets onto an attack. If Shin and Wetbread had been this effective on defense, just slamming into these retakes, it's going to be difficult to hold the sights once Lynn switch onto the defense. The spam able to catch out Zaki despite the TP away. Even some numbers up at 4-4. But Wetbread already gets the numbers back. And Shin is just running in, gets a second.
Planted.
Here's Darius dancing on logs, shooting around. Dart comes out, they're just gonna break it. Darius swings right into Wetbread. Crosshair Shin gets the second. 21-5 for Wet Pants, 19-7 for Shin. Firepower too much right now. A 9-3 half for Controlled Chaos on the defensive side of Haven. And Pistol coming in for Controlled Chaos. No, Shin is not Platter Diamond. A technical pause coming in. Tempestuous has disconnected. But that allows us to answer the question from Woodrow. Brad. That pants.
Watching here. Watching here.
Tracker. Chennai is Ascendant 1 currently. Hashtag Matt. He is Immortal 3, peak 226 RR. So, like I talked about, I talked about this on the podcast before, and we just haven't really seen it in action yet on the stream. But Controlled Chaos have basically swapped to being a team like Kitten Shelters, like Shaq, Kobe, and crew, where they have two Immortal 3 hard carries. I believe what the Shin is Shin is like Wetbread's like duo partner. And so after Snow left, they had enough extra Hilo along with Snow's missing Hilo to bring in an Immortal 3 player alongside Wetbread. So Shin is a peak Immortal 3. Yeah, Shin is the new player for Controlled Chaos, who replaced Snow after Snow went to join Not All Yoru. And because instead of, so for example, when Kitten Shelter and back in the round now, and Wet Pants is taking over again. It's all up to Splatter now.
Here.
So unlike Kitten Shelter and Shaq Kobe and crew, who really focus on maximizing their high elo players RR. So for example, Kitten Shelter. Oh, Splatter gets one, but Wet Pants with a great trade, 10-3. For example, Kitten Shelter maximized having like 2 high players, right? Same with Shaq, Kobe, and crew, where they have like a 500 RR player and a 450 RR player. But both of the players for Controlled Chaos are more like 200 or so RR players. So they're not as big of hits on the cap. And instead of going all 3 like bronze silver players to get those 2 players, Team Captain Temptuous has enough room to be a like diamond level player. So we have a silver player in Zaki, and we have a bronze 1 player in Pikachu to balance out our immortal players. But then our 5th player is a diamond 1, which I think helps a lot in like allowing the team to function more as a full team, because you have that other competent player to throw good utility for your immortal hard carries.
Last player standing.
Darius alone now. Being chased by little bro. Pikachu. No, Shin, give Pikachu a kill, Shin. All right, Shin's getting banned from the league. This is match fixing.
Do we mix it up? Double down?
Not allowing our low elo player. We're just hogging the kills from our low elo player. That's messed up. Poor Pikachu. Pikachu on your team, allowing you to play with your friend, but not gonna let Pikachu get any kills, huh? Suspicious. Suspicious.
I will be their nightmare.
All right. And because of the force up, it's 11-3. Win are trying to force up again, but look at this force up, chat. It's 2 sheriffs, a bulldog, a stinger, and a specter. And I mean, Wet Bread has the vandal. Goes down though. Jin trades. Rolo though, backside. Makes this a potentially winnable
Spike
round.
planted.
The 2 raid bosses are finally slain. But gets killed by Rolo.
Last player standing.
Goes down to Rolo. Rolo on for the ace here. Just needs 1 more. Goes down to Zaki's Marshall. The Aftershock's gonna present the swing from Zaki. Just Ghost is sticking the bomb. And a good force up from Naweed Win. Maybe give some life to the team here on defense.
They're not getting the message. Leave it to me. I'll rough them up.
It's gonna be a long, arduous journey. Let's listen into the Controlled Chaos comms for the clear comm round of the half while we have a chance. It's a full buy round here, so let's listen in.
Behind me.
Crafts, bro. This is so funny.
No peeking.
I bet.
He's holding.
Ready?
I'm there.
Yeah, dirt.
Dirty.
I'm talking. Decay back left. I'm blind. I'm spraying.
Blind out.
I got some backside.
Here for cover.
Okay.
He's backside.
Dead.
Nice. Got it.
Nice. We trip up flank. We're good.
You doing, Cubby?
One coming B.
I'm gonna resmoke garage after the smoke. Or after it's.
That's a
I'm
jet.
gonna drone through garage.
They found my
I'm
I'm coming flank.
Swinging off you, Zaki. Swinging off you.
120.
Nice. Last flank.
Yeah, let's link.
You wanna
Off
swing
Pika.
Pika? Just to show that
off
we're the
Pika,
best in
off
the world.
Pika.
Just to show that we're disciplined.
Oh,
One tap.
Nice, Pika.
What happened to off
Let's go!
Pika?
Pikachu gets the kill! Easy for Pikachu.
Match point.
12-4. 8 chances to advance to the grand finals for Controlled Chaos. They have Clovalt and they have Gecko ult to do it. And we kind of just see the game plan. It looks like Controlled Chaos had practiced one C hit. And they're just gonna hit into C until it doesn't work. You have 3 players leaning over there.
Oh yeah!
There's just gonna be the flash in Gecko ult now. Then play off sight. Cypher tries to come out. Spray though, takes him down. He tried to make a timing play, but instead gives the numbers advantage to them. Shin pushing up with the Gecko molly. Darius commits an ult, but is not gonna find anybody. Nice flash in. Just Ghost now. Takes down one. Traded by Sweatpants. Pops the knives. It's getting chaotic. And that's where the Jet's gonna thrive. Shin's gonna live through the ult. Darius only has a sheriff. Being ulted. Being spammed. Darius gets one with the sheriff, but Shin swings back sight. Takes the semifinal 13-4 for Controlled Chaos. Let's just roll it out. Let's just roll it out. Get Nibs Knobs in here. DC, stay here. 5-minute break. We're pulling Nibs and Knobs into this party. Do 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 do. Who win? Controlled Chaos won 13-4 against Navid Win. Navid Win with a good performance though, with 2 substitutes making it all the way to the semifinals. And they're big substitutes that Navid Win were missing too. I feel like Lance is a really important part of their team. And to go up against a team with the firepower we just saw from Controlled Chaos, like I think you need, if you have any shot to take down that team, you either need just as good of firepower to just go toe to toe with the 2 raid bosses, or you need like ultimate team chemistry to be able to like shut them down with like well designed crossfires and stuff. Controlled Chaos logo, I'd win. Boom, 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 boom. So we're heading to the grand finals chat. Nibs and Knobs, previous tournament winners, going up against Controlled Chaos. Who do you all got? Get your Gambas in, chat. Gambas in. Well, both teams won in dominant fashion. Both teams won in dominant fashion in the semifinals. You know what's crazy, though? Silly Little Oppers went 36 rounds with what we just saw from Controlled Chaos. It's crazy because Haven is our worst map. Wet Brett out here in the chat doing the VCT coach strats. Yeah, it was our worst map, bro. It was actually like Shin, his mouse wasn't even working on that map. Pikachu and Zaki actually weren't even there. Like they were just AFK the whole game. You know, it was a bad performance from us. So, you know, we're hoping we are able to bring the team together for the grand finals. But I don't know, bro. If I lose my money, I lose my house, I lose my job. I can't coach anymore. My life would be ruined if you lose. Controlled Chaos Hoy are left in the Gamba for grand finals here. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. So, we got an interesting grand finals coming out here, chat, because we basically have exactly the situation I was talking about yesterday during the watch party. And Nibs and Knobs as a top team have a chance to prove the doubters wrong. For example, podcast host Zahn been spreading rumors about Nibs and Knobs' ability. And we basically have here in the grand finals the overwhelming firepower we just saw from Controlled Chaos, a team designed to facilitate two heavy fraggers to deadlift their team to victory. Versus Nibs and Knobs, a team designed where they take the game very seriously, they scrim, they practice, they have a coach who's subbing in for them in this grand finals. But they have a coach that clearly take the game very seriously, and they have the team chemistry buff. They have the higher average player. All the players on Nibs and Knobs are Diamond 2, close to Ascendant 1 peak players, going up against the lopsided Kilo roster construction of Controlled Chaos. So we're going to see in this grand finals, are Nibs and Knobs and their team chemistry, their more average balanced roster, going to be able to put a stop to the firepower of Controlled Chaos? We'll have to see in this grand finals. The map selections, the picks and bans should be beginning momentarily. And they have Temptuous, bans Icebox. KPay responds with a ban of Sunset. So Icebox and Sunset out of the pool. Controlled Chaos ban Bind. And also Abyss banned by Nibs and Knobs. So Haven, Lotus, and Ascent left in the pool. The other thing, Nibs and Knobs, we've talked about before. One of their weaknesses, I think, Nibs and Knobs have a chance to prove some of the analysts like myself wrong, where I think one of the biggest weaknesses for this Nibs and Knobs team, Haven is the map. So we're going to see Controlled Chaos back on Haven, starting on the defense once again. And we're basically just going to get a repeat of what we just saw and see if Nibs and Knobs can fare any better than Naweed win. Lack of Sunset this tournament is displeasing. Yeah, Mix. I love Sunset too. Yeah, we've watched 3 straight Haven games. But Haven's the best map, so it's all good. It'll be very interesting to see. And like I've talked about, I think, I've said before, I think Nibs and Knobs' weakness is a team exactly like Controlled Chaos, where they're not going to be doing anything fancy, Controlled Chaos. I mean, we saw Wetbread in this channel just a moment ago talking about how they believe that Nibs and Knobs is Haven is one of their worst maps. They're not doing anything crazy. They're just kind of pushing out taking fights. Pushing out, taking fights. Do you see yourself more of an Adam Silver or David Stern? Definitely Adam Silver. I'm not as draconian as David Stern, Jelani. Such an L comment from Wet Bread. Yeah. It's Haven Hoy. So we see the same comp come out of Controlled Chaos in this grand finals matchup. Same comp come out of Nibs and Knobs. We've watched both teams on this map earlier today. So for the grand finals, we watch them again and see which team will take the title. And it's right, Raging Fresh. We saw Crib getting outplayed in the mini game on Haven earlier by the Tigers. We'll see if they've adjusted any in the interim, the time they've had to reflect. But I don't think Nibs and Controlled Chaos, I don't think give a shit about the mini game. I'm not gonna lie. They're just gonna run around and they're just gonna. This game is gonna come down to whether Nibs and Knobs play well enough together to shut down Controlled Chaos just running at them. Which I think Nibs and Knobs have struggled with in the past. They can struggle when a team is just not scared of them at all and is just going to run at them. Yeah, Controlled Chaos right now in this tournament are the epitome of you get shot in the head, you die. They click your head, you die. They're just going to run at you. That is 100% gonna be Controlled Chaos in this game. And are Nibs and Knobs gonna be disciplined enough to punish that aggression? Are they playing together well enough to not allow Wet Pants and Shin to just get multiple 1v1s? Zaki gets out of there fast. It's a fast C hit. Bomb gonna be planted. And the story of the game all day has been which team has been able to convert their post plants. Nibs and Knobs are here to fight early. Wet Pants gets the first kill. They spam out one in garage. And all of a sudden the retake's on. Copa swings, but traded by Wet Pants yet again. They're playing long, but again, the bomb... Smokers are up. Wet Pants gets another. Shin pushing forward. Julius gets one, but the trade is good from Wet Pants. The bomb's ticking low. Overheated. Wet Pants, yeah, and Overheated claims it. Nibs and Knobs able to convert in the post plant there. Late lurk from Overheated through garage ends up foiling the 4K from Wet Pants. 3K of his own for Overheated. Buys coming out. Koopa going with a Spectre. I know Coach Overheated does not like these Spectre buys. It looks like he's too enraptured in the moment to notice. So Ghost, 2 Bulldogs, Vandal for Liberty. Ghost for Overheated. And, we can just see, look at Controlled Chaos. Wet Pants and Shin are just playing like Spawn and B. So they can just get to the site. Nibs and Knobs are going to be hitting as fast as possible. It's going to be another C hit. Koopa takes back sight. Julius J gets one. Down goes the raid boss of Wet Pants. Zaffy gets one. Overheated goes down, but that's 1 Bulldog to pick up for Shin. Uh-oh, it starts to get dangerous now. Liberty swings, Liberty sits him down. 3v3. Zaki weak goes down to Koopa Spectre. Bomb starting to tick low. It should be another round win for Nibs and Knobs, taking the pistol in 2-0. Temptuous and Pikachu gonna die to the bomb. And now the fun's going to start beginning. Rifles are going to start getting into the hands of these controlled chaos players. How are Nibs and Knobs going to respond? They carry over the Spectre, Bulldog, and Vandal into this round. Overheated, able to buy up a Vandal and not mess up the economy here. So 2 Vandals and a Bulldog. K-Pay, no, not going to have a... No, is being bought a gun by Koopa, it looks like. Koopa not able to buy into the next round now. If they drop this, a little bit of an overbuy coming out on the bonus here. And it looks like they're just going to be going into A, where it is Wet Pants who lingers on the site. He's not playing back to play retake. See the ego coming out of this Jet player. Had an incredible game against Knotweed win, but a new opponent now. But the rotations are in. Nibs and Knobs a little slow here. 4 players now leaning towards A3 already on the site. The dart comes out, but is not going to spot Wet Pants in short. This could spell disaster on the bonus here. Koopa staring into a wall. That's the bomb down.
Down A.
Koopa just tucked into short. Doesn't want to swing. Tempestuous takes down K-Bay long. And now Shin and Wet Pants are on the hunt. The Dink takes Shin down a little lower. Liberty gets 1. He's going to start to leave. But now it's just going to be controlled chaos regrouping.
30 seconds left.
I mean, we literally see it. Zaki just being called over to play with the team. They don't care if Koopa and Liberty plants on C. They'll just retake S4.
Spike planted.
We've seen it on the retake in the last game, for example. Pikachu just holds on to all of the Gecko util on Haven here, and then uses it to allow Wet Pants and Shin to get out of the initial choke. A crossfire on CT here. Gonna be up to Liberty. He's able to get the flash out, gets 2! Koopa tries to go for the last 2, but Wet Pants cleans it up. Thanks to the Gecko flash from Pikachu, racking up some assists. Gonna give the defuse over to the chamber. And let's listen into Nibs and Knobs. Clear comes round of the half now. See how they play this full buy round.
What do I buy here?
Yeah, I can.
Suboptimal.
I mean,
I'm
Koopa
down if
overbuying
you go-
last round chat, fighting them in the
I'm down if we
ass
do like
already.
less util get the
They
bulldog.
didn't realize it until now.
Or better yet,
Stinger
let's get you across short with that knife.
I'm going. I'm gonna go. I'm going Stinger because I'm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing short.
Drop in a smoke.
Joining long. They smoked off long.
They have knives. They have knives.
I can dart sight for the Xe.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have K ult as well.
Get up, Liberty.
I'm gonna flash graffiti.
Darts out.
Top site.
2 sight.
2 on
three,
site.
three here. 3 here. Back out. Back
I
out.
just got right click.
Silva darted me. I broke chamber chat. 120
Garage.
chamber. Garage.
They're not moving.
Falling back towards Julius.
Best I can do is another dart, and we just go for it.
I'm down.
All right.
I'm watching our back.
Darts out. Ready?
Yep.
Scanning
Go.
ahead.
High flash. One's gonna be backside.
I'm on.
CT.
30 seconds left.
Wait. Slow down.
Got dart. Broken.
Last
One's
player
heaven.
standing.
Oh wow. Good luck.
And then Pikachu cleans it up there. And again, we can...
Flawless.
I feel like what I was talking about at the beginning of the game, chat, is starting to come out here. I feel like you can hear in Nibs and Knobs clear comms round. They're usually very communicative as a team. They're yappers. One of the names in their team server is Yaptown, USA. They're yappers as teammates, but you hear them starting to clam up, getting quiet, getting a little tilted because like they're trying to execute onto the A bomb site. They have a dart, they have a flash from the KO, they're knifing the site, they're darting, the KP uses the Omen blind, and then Wet Pants just blast KP's head off with a jet knife. And everything starts to fall apart. Are they going to be able to recuperate here and recover the mental to keep this game close? The Sova drone's going to spot at least 2 players outside of B. Overheated gets a kill with the molly down on Pikachu. And it's fastened to C. Thank you, Purple Petit Coat. 8 months as a knower. Bomb planted. Temptuous reclaim garage here. It's gonna be up to KP. Could make a huge play here. Overheated gonna be on the lurk late. KP went off! Not like this, no! All it takes is one missed sheriff shot and Controlled Chaos pounce on it. Clean up the anti-ego. Keep it clean. 4 guns kept alive. The money's starting to spiral now for Controlled Chaos. They're going to be able to buy for at least the next 3 rounds, at least. Nibs and Knobs are going to have to make a stand here. They're 1 off of Sova ult, KJ ult, and Jet Knives. 3 players going to be unable to buy into the next round if they lose this round. They lose this one. Controlled Chaos again, just going with a heavy stack towards A. They play 3 players here every round. Shin, Wet Pants, and Temptuous at A. And it does look like Nibs and Knobs have adjusted a bit. Heading towards C. Gonna just see taking the site. But we just see, I love this call of we've clearly told Zaki and Pikachu, hey, don't even play on C. We will just retake together as 5. We are going to be stronger as a unit. Pikachu, we want to use your Gecko ult to retake. And here it comes. Shin just running out with it. 1 off of the slow ball, but goes down. Not going to be the crossfires and the post plan are too strong. And that's Nibs and Knobs there, tying the game up at 3-3. Great destruction of that retake. Amazing crossfires in the post plant. That's what you got to see to shut down the Controlled Chaos firepower. And now it's going to be up to Controlled Chaos to adjust a little bit here. One of the things about these higher elo rosters when they play like this, for example, is I think they develop some bad habits. Because the Immortal 3 players are just like so used to just being able to kind of run. We saw Shin there. Shin just had absolutely no respect and just ran out backside. I did not expect anyone to be playing backside.
No peeking.
Pepe re-swing. Pepe just gets out of there. They're going to be able to plant the bomb on C. Yeah, I don't know, Angry Goose, why Shin just didn't expect anyone to be backside. But I think it's because in the last series, no one played backside ever. They just ran in. Pepe gets a kill, but the slow vault able to get 1. Wet Pants starting to just take over. Hoopa takes out 1. Hoopa gets a second. Reloading, though, and Shin staying alive thanks to the Clo Vault. Takes out Overheated. It might have been that Shin thought they already had the Clo Vault. Seemed like how they were almost playing it in the last round just to die to get information. But was not able. The ult orb doesn't come in until the next round when you're 1 off a Clo Vault like that. But that time the retake on C works out in their favor because Shin's able to res himself. For the love of God, don't take Wet Pants to Haven. It's a mistake. Yeah, Wet Pants 14-4 right now. His running partner Shin, 4-5. Nibs and Knobs doing a good job of shutting down the second high elo player. But the Jet right now still finding incredible value. Dart's gonna spot Sova and Gecko, but Shin and Wet Pants are already here. But you can see Wet Pants already adjusting.
You should run.
Has been caught out by this lurk from Overheated a couple of times already. Very wary of it. The Killjoy ult should clear the site, but it could be a fast flood retake here. Bomb gonna be planted again. Our Nibs and Knobs gonna be disciplined enough in the post plant.
Bomb grenade out. Alarm
Up
bot
grenade out. I mean, Overheated needs to find a place to tuck, or he's gonna get just blasted from heaven. The flash comes out, not broken. Both players default, but Koopa, nice shot, takes down Shin. One raid boss down. Wet Pants now caught in the crossfire, forced to back up. Good utility in the post plant from Nibs and Knobs. They're doing the damn thing and force Zaki and Wet Pants to back away and save here. Back and forth right now in this first half. Nibs and Knobs able to tie it back up 4-4. Again, Nibs and Knobs, when they're able to get these plants down and set up in the strong crossfires in the post plant, they're not allowing the overwhelm retake to come out from controlled chaos. They're doing a good enough job of shutting it down and making these rounds competitive. Back and forth, back and forth. No ults online for the side of controlled chaos. One off of Jet Knives and Zaki's Chamber ult. KO ult and Jet Knives available for Nibs and Knobs. It's going to be a C hit. This time the Sova's here. Going to shoot a dart. Going to reveal some players here. And look at the rotations. They're just instantly towards C. Tempestuous breaks the dart, backs away. Going to play CT. The hit's going to come in. It's going to be another plant. It's going to be another retake. Another post plant. Dennis here a little faster this time. Tempestuous gets one, but KP in the lurking garage gets two. Traded by Tempestuous. But both raid bosses down this time. Unless Tempestuous can prove his claim that it's 3 overheaters on controlled chaos, not just the 2. We'll be retaking here. No smokes this time to cover the bomb. Little Bro gets on it. Broken. Tempestuous gets one. Still has a lot of health. Shock Dart coming in to land on Liberty.
One enemy remaining.
Takes down Liberty. It's all up to Julius J. Pikachu starting to stick the bomb.
Last player standing.
Last player standing, taken down. The dart's gonna knock Tempestuous low, and Julius is playing the time well. The pop-in swing finishes it up. A 1v2 clutch for Julius. Takes the first lead. Takes a lead for Nibs and Knobs. Their first since the pistol. Five-4 lead now for Nibs and Knobs. How have they started to exploit the weaknesses of Controlled Chaos? I would love to, like, if we were able to, if we listened into their comms again, I gotta think that Julius J, the IGL for Nibs and Knobs, has at this point called out that Controlled Chaos are just so obviously playing for full-on 5v5 retake every round. And they've been able to exploit it so far, but this time, some aggression. But Overheated with a great trade, but Julius J is droning out. Gonna be broken by Tempestuous. The re-swing gets one. No! No! Nibs and Knobs!
Down A.
They didn't expect the bait play. And now it's just K-Pay left alone. Zaki takes her down with the chamber ult. A beautiful bait from Tempestuous. They didn't expect the third. And Wet Pants closes out the round.
That's a good spot.
Yeah, we gotta be expecting. We've seen so many rounds in a row. It's Jet, Sova, Clove who play A. And we see the adjustment coming out from Controlled Chaos. They're gonna start getting aggressive. Shin and Wet Bread about to take a walk down mid. And Overheated here to meet him. The turret's late! Shin's beating it! no. Liberty goes down. The late turret costing the lives of 2 players now. And Shin and Wet Bread just starting to shoot him down. Down goes Shin. Decides to not invest in the Clo Vault because of the numbers advantage. Zaki with the op. Shoots Julius in the back. Can't believe it, Zaki. The dishonor is crazy. The sheriff pulled out. The headhunter claims Koopas. Zaki gonna put it on their mantle. And the final round, Controlled Chaos reclaim the lead. The adjustment from Controlled Chaos saying, nah, we're not playing retake no more, Nibs and Knobs. Here we come. Here we come. We're running at you, Nibs and Knobs. What's your response gonna be? We're just walking down mid, Nibs and Knobs. How are you gonna handle it? And now Jet Knives for Wet Pants. He's gonna pull out the op. The double operator Odin setup. The knife gonna spot one. Temptuous gonna commit the Sova ult to A lobby. Julius goes for a Sova ult, but only going to not catch anyone? Catches Wet Pants for 80. On a line. Looks like Nibs and Knobs gonna be re-hitting C here. Potentially gonna be yet again a 5v5 retake situation you expect to come out here. Unless someone pushes back sight without a smoke, or K-Pay gets caught out on this lurk. This lurk should catch Temptuous. No! K-Pay, keep holding the angle. Swing K-Pay. Raid boss number 1 down, but a Clo Vault. Back away, Nibs and Knobs. Back away! Liberty, take your gun out! They're just gonna shoot you in the face, Liberty! Keep your gun out, man! Bomb planted, though, for Nibs and Knobs. Julius J playing back sight. A-Pay on the lurk. It's a fast retake. Julius J spotted and spammed through the box.
1 enemy remaining.
Overheated, getting taken down by the knives. Shin catches K-Pay. It's just Koopa, and there's an Odin spamming through a smoke. Koopa gets 2 through the spam, but Wet Pants sits him down. It's a 7-5 half for Controlled Chaos on the defense.
Switching sides.
20-5 for Wet Pants. Shin kept at bay here by Nibs and Knobs, but Wet Pants not so much. 20 kills in the first half for the number 1 stats Steven in the Underpeel Season 4. Looking at the ghost, playing with his little gummy bear. His Wet Pants. He's got his lipstick knife glowing too. And now, the scary part. Controlled Chaos on attack. And decisions for Nibs and Knobs. No more man advantage situations for them in post plants. They're going to be the ones having to do the damn thing. Chip damage onto Wet Bread, though. 20 HP. 3 players drawn over here. Julius J holding a dart for the execute. Does he release it too early, though? Holding on to it for now. Looks like Controlled Chaos just going for a delayed re-hit. Pan's going to get spotted by the dart. I believe Nibs and Knobs are going to be aware enough. No, Julius J leaving. Oh, you got to have the read that wherever Wet Pants is going to be, that's the hit. Yo, thank you, Jian Xing Tang. It's 18 months as a knower. Appreciate you, King, or Queen, or the Emperor. But right now, it's up to Koopa and Liberty and Julius. Wet Pants down. Good trade from Temptuous, and they're so blind backside.
30 seconds.
Liberty able to get 1 more, but the Gecko flash was huge. Oh, overheated on the flank! But didn't see Shin. Shin able to win the pistol. A huge pistol win for Controlled Chaos. Overheated almost had the round win with the flank, but didn't spot the 3rd player backside. And now the buy coming in for Controlled Chaos. And we saw this hit over and over again against Naweed win. It's going to be in Lane's nightmares
Here.
for at least another week.
Cool down, but good enough to win.
This dreaded C execute. And go. Oh, look at the fast flank. Is Zaki going to be able to deal with it? No. 4 on the flank already. Wet Bread turning around now as the bomb gets planted. Overheated gets 1. Wet Pants brought down low. Shin able to get a 3. And now it's just K-Pay. Temptuous able to do some damage in Cubby. And Shin, too aware of the TP, takes out K-Pay. A good try on the Eco Strat. It was fast down mid to punish the C execute. Is this best of 3? No, it's best of 1. Best of 1. And now, bonus time. Koopa again. I don't know what's going on here with the Nibs and Knobs buy. Koopa not buying up here. Sheriff no armor on their buy round. Could just troll the bonus away for Nibs and Knobs here. And Wetbread knows they're pushed up now. Shin gonna be taking space on B for this bonus round for Controlled Chaos. Koopa's inserted, but like Wetbread knows he pushed up. Julius J trying to bait. That pants knocked down pretty low. Only 1 Sheriff body shot at this point. The Gecko Flash gonna spot this though. Great use of the util. Gets 1.
Spike down A.
I mean, great from Koopa to get 1 there despite being spotted. Liberty gonna re-swing. Not able to land the kills. And the bomb running to C. It's gonna be K-Pay. Can she hold down the site?
Cover going out.
Smoke's coming in. Pulling out the blind. Shin's already claimed 1 victim. Blinded up, but pauses the execute for now. K-Pay isn't able to land the shots. And now it's a 2v3 retake for Liberty and Julius.
Spike planted.
And Shin's just swinging.
Flash.
Both Shin and Wet Pants knocked down low, though. The drone's going to spot the last player at CT.
Standing.
Oh, Henan swings. Just Julius. Spotted out by a dart. Forced to swing. Oh, Wet Pants. I think the positioning here is too
Last player
strong.
standing.
No, Julius hits the damn thing. And it's Sova v Sova here. Ult available. And you'll know the Stinger's too good. What a spray from Temptuous. Wins the bonus. Controlled Chaos take a commanding 5-round lead. Yeah, operator coming out for Koopa here. Let's go ahead and listen in to the clear cons rounds for Controlled Chaos as Nibs and Knobs try to make their last stand.
And then we take
wait,
somewhere else.
No, listen. We're gonna hide from the knife, and then we're gonna walk up and all swing this guy that's getting the orb, okay?
They have op money. They have op
Actually, Pika, you're gonna stay in here and blind shit up, okay?
I'm holding your short.
I'll call your blind.
Careful not. I'll keep holding short. You're good.
Ready.
Blind.
There's the
Oh my
op.
gosh, you're with a phantom too, bro? Like what?
Yo, darting sight.
Dropping
Oh,
smoke.
Oh, I'm grabbing ult and I'm running the muck in, bruh. Can't lie. I'm in that bitch. Knife out and all.
Short's clear.
This is the most zoomer,
They're gonna get him.
fucking Valorant accent clear comes round I think we've heard yet.
Like I never left.
Heaven.
One heaven. Bulldog.
So what's the worst?
140 silver. 140 silver.
Tuck graffiti. Tuck graffiti. Just tuck.
Okay, 20.
140 on Sova.
I'm baiting the bologna cheese sandwich out of you. Okay, never mind. They know that we're both here.
140 Sova.
Last standing.
Short.
Nicely done from Julius J. The run and gun, knowing that Wet Pants was low, and a good retake there. Go pick up the operator, Nibs and Knobs. There we go. The comm coming out. Grabbing it. What? Wet Pants, Shin, and O'Hinden is a killer too? Yeah.
What do you say, drone? Ready to stretch your wings?
They can't get away with this, Lane says. Nah, we just got the Valorant Accent Zoomers. The cracked out, quirked up white boys have come to Underpeel chat. And they're running it down. And
Keep up.
they're betting none of you can stop them.
Take flight.
Operator now known at A.
Oh yeah! Monster on the loose!
Gecko ult invested here, gonna clear up the site, forces the op and Julius J off site. It's gonna be a 5v5 retake. Julius has his little shocky lineups. Does not break Little Bro though, so the bomb is planted. Hi, baby Flash. And they go. Wet Pants gets one. O'Hinden gets another. Liberty gets a trade. Flash comes in. They're trying to come out of the site now, but Shin gets one. Gets the drop. Oh, and Hemptuous with a great trade. Shuts down the round. The retake before it can begin. Timeout coming out from Nibs and Knobs. Let's listen in.
Defense. I think what we do is we offset the utility, because that's what they're doing. Is they're waiting out for our early A contact. They've memorized our play by now, and now they're just waiting until it's all gone. They flood it with their util, and they went out. So I think what we do is we hold the KO knife. We still post up the jet on long. I'm gonna send a dart for the whole garden area to check to give a body count of how many are A. Off of that information, we react quickly.
Get active. Get freaking active.
We get active, yeah. Because like at that point, playing a retake is no big deal because now we're split. Now we're pinching.
I kind of want to leave B open and stack on a site with
I'm
like
B open.
like
you're
triple
down
A.
for, like, are you
Yeah,
down
I'm
for
down.
like 302?
302.
We also have KJ ult for retake if we need it.
Run eco. I wouldn't invest in ultimate if we don't have to.
All right, Julius J trying to calm the team down, trying to get Nibs and Knobs back in this game. What's their buy like? It's not looking good, chat.
Here.
They're trying to go for a normal default. They got sheriffs, bro. They got one guardian on overheated. I don't know if the sheriffs are going to be popping off like this against Controlled Chaos. Not today. They hide from the dart. Liberty's going to push up, but this is the only round we've ever seen Controlled Chaos ever play slow. And it's the perfect time for them to finally play a little slower. Because they're going to be able to potentially catch out these pushes. But maybe not. Except somehow Control Chaos have the perfect call to just go into B. Both C and A are locked down with two pushed up advanced crossfires, and we're just taking the bomb B.
Wingman's gonna plant spike.
We kill the Sova and Garage.
Spike
Be
planted.
A push out.
Got one.
Oh, nice shots from Overheated. Gonna commit a KJ ult as well. 4v2, but it's the two raid bosses left alive. Gonna be Shin back sight. Overheated starting to get on the bomb already. He's already halved it. Is he gonna be able to full stick? He is! The Thrifty comes out. Shin doesn't even finally goes down. That was the round Nibs and Knobs needed. Is this how we get back in the game? Jet knives available for wet bread. Zaki potentially going headhunter here or buying up with the team. The economy for Control Chaos finally starting to take a bit of a hit. Operator in the hands of Koopa. He's gonna need it. But here it comes. Here it comes. The C execute. Will Overheated and K-Pay be enough? They're spotted out. The Gecko Flash comes in. The Omen Blind. It's up to K-Pay. She's holding back sight. Oh no! The jump up! The Jet Knowledge is too strong with Wet Bread. K-Pay goes down. Shin gets a second. Zaki gets one with the Headhunter. And the retake is over before it even starts. And the op is getting hunted down. A flawless round on the C hit. They're getting active.
Match point.
Match point. Koopa has to use the jet knives. No operator available. Only an Omen ult here to stave off the grand finals winning point from Control Chaos. And there they go. They've got a bye, but there's only a single defender on C yet again. And the dreaded Controlled Chaos C execute is incoming. Control Chaos, just say, fuck it. We got a whole extra ass rifle down here. We don't need it though. We don't care if we're wasting money. Into C we go. We're running out. We got the Clovol. We're just running in, bro. Come on, bro. Get the bomb down. Get it in faster, faster. We're jumping in the smoke. Bomb down. 5v5 retake. Shin swings, but has the Clovol. K-Pay, all the trades are coming out for the retakers this time, though. It's just Wet Bread. Zaki on the flank. Able to take down one. Wet Pants gets one, but goes down to the Bucky. Operator for Zaki. Dart, gonna spot out Zaki. The bomb being stuck. And off Zaki goes to save this operator. Able to save the operator. Buying that extra rifle might actually come to bite him a little bit. Pikachu gonna be on the Bulldog. Full buy available. No jet knives this time. And Control Chaos say, alright. That didn't work this time, but this time, trust bro. Trust bro. We got it this time, bro. Honestly, it's on me, bro. I pushed CT a little too fast, bro. This time we're pushing. We're gonna go in together as a team, bro. Let's go. And we jump spot. Into C we go, bro. Come on, big dog. Throw that Gecko Flash. I'm dashing in, bro. Overheated, though. With the spam, says us old men can shoot back, you Zoomers. He says, get off my lawn. I'm having a garage sale right now. You better back up. And all 4 players playing long here. And I think it should be known here by Gibson nods. Shin gets one. The ult. Koopa's just sticking. The stick comes in. 5 chances down to 3 now. Nibs and Knobs have adjusted well. Nibs and Knobs have adjusted well now to the C execute. And they've managed to counter it twice in a row. The Control Chaos said, nah, bruh. Nah, bruh. We're just hitting C again, bruh. These kids, they're bad, fam. Fam, they're bad, fam. Alright? We keep getting the bomb down, fam. We got this, bro. Just keep hitting C. They can't stop it, bro. Just plant the bomb a little more in the open this time, bro. Alright, and I go. I'm dashing in. We lit them up. Nibs and Knobs again, adapting, playing full retake, just like Control Chaos before them on the other side. Off Control Chaos go to play the C long spam. But this, I think the C long spam here for Control Chaos has actually been hurting them here. It allows, especially when K-Pay is alive, to be able to smoke the bomb. It just kind of allows them... It just kind of allows them to have some randomness to the round. But this time we have Odin's. And the Odin spray
Attackers win.
turns Controlled Chaos into champions. 13-9 victory over Nibs and Knobs. Controlled Chaos. W Key gaming their way to a weekend tournament round. GG's. Bit of a different style game than we're used to seeing here in the Underpeel, but exciting nonetheless. Controlled Chaos, I tried to tell you all. I talked about it on the podcast a couple of weeks ago when this transaction came in with Shin joining the roster. I warned you all. There were some new kids on the block. There were new kids on the block, and they were ready to show out. The new kids are on the block, and now they're on top. Interview my boy Pen Flash? Nah, we'll interview all on the podcast on Thursday. Write down your thoughts. Write down your thoughts. Ever since Wet Bread won the Perma Tier 3, they be winning. Ooh. Is it the Tier 3 coin flip good luck charm? Coming out for Controlled Chaos. So, I mean, silly little oppers almost took Controlled Chaos out at the beginning of this playoff stage and almost saved the rest of the tournament from the nightmare they are going to have of Wet Bread, Temptuous, and Shin just running it down on them at Haven C. Congratulations, Controlled Chaos, coming back from near the bottom of the scoreboard, picking up a new team member, going on a hell of a run through Banana Split, and now through the weekend tournament to get themselves into Underpeel Championships contention. That's going to do it for us here on the Underpeel broadcast. Make sure you tune in on Thursday for the podcast where you can listen in to the quirked up Zoomers of Controlled Chaos come tell us about their W Key gaming strategies. We talk about the results of this weekend tournament, what it's going to mean heading into the final weekend tournament before LSCQ. We're going to take a look at the Underpeel standings, the leaderboards, and see which teams need to win and which teams can't afford to lose heading into the final weekend tournament. We'll see you then. Until then, have a great rest of your weekend. We will see you all on the streets. Live on the Woohoojin channel probably tomorrow morning for VCT China. Until then, peace you all. Peace.